All right, guys. Welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right. So as you can see, by the title, we're asking a straight up question: is it that Ethan Pinnock is Jamaica's best actual player that you can select from right at this moment? Let me know in the comment section, guys. We have seen enough EPL game past. We're going to cover those. We're going to talk about some championship players that we need to cover and coming on behalf of Jamaica as well, and talk about some other results and how impactful these results are on the EPL. We just saw Arsenal took on Newcastle. Want to detail it as well. Brighton completely steamrolled Everton, when at the same time Arsenal did steamrolled Brighton the last time, and Everton got a draw from Manchester City. So there's a lot of things to unpack here. We have Fulham leading at this moment, have around 2 or 3 more minutes to play, and then that game is done and dusted. Manchester United actually leading 2 goals to 0. All right, so we have to ask that necessary question, but we're going to still do our Reggae Boyz abroad. So thanks very much for you guys being here. All right, make sure to engage and when you're rewatching, still engage, because it helps every single thing. It helps me know what you want, helps me answer some of your questions, because I'm always studying. Yes, so thanks very much for being here. We saw Leighton Henry, been a while. Big up Leighton Henry. Thanks very much for being here. Javon Wilson Linkman says here, massive respect, thanks very much. Property for sale, happy new year, my brother, man. Hope all is well with you and your family. Jeremiah is here, thanks very much. Then we have Mad Vibes, big up Omar Emmons, big up, thanks very much for being here. So we're gonna move over towards the detailing screen. Just to, we have to get to the conversation, because if you're asking a question, we have to provide some details towards that question. All right, so Ethan Pinnock, guys. Ethan Pinnock, pretty much an individual for the last 3 years. The first time when he started performing incredible well, it was in the championship, and a person said that they would not give him that props until he goes up in the Premier League, just like how they talked about Ivan Toney. Well, both of those guys excelled. Ethan Pinnock played what he was hands down one of the best defender last year in the Premier League, one of the best defenders in the Premier League. He got injured, came back this season, and since he came back, he puts in some ridiculous performances. We talked about him and others combined to stop Erling Haaland and physically stop him as well. When you look at it, even the commentator to say, beautiful attitude, beautiful work rate from Ethan Pinnock, and he was one of the ones that did the best job on Erling Haaland. As you know, Erling Haaland, I think it was against Brighton. That's the only game aside from Liverpool he did not score in. Yes, that's how it went. All right, so he was a menace, and the fact that this guy keep on doing a good job and did a job on somebody that people said it's pretty much unstoppable in terms of stopping him. You get me? Yes. So he keeps putting in some good performances. So anyways, yesterday they took on. Let me bring up the Premier League here, the full Premier League, because this Premier League, I don't know who winning it. I told you guys the other day, don't jump and say that Arsenal winning anything, because I've watched Arsenal and I have to be honest. Arsenal, they look like a good team, but they have a lot of things that they need they need extra bodies. They desperately need extra bodies. All right. Even today, when I was actually watching them, they started off rocket start the other day. Rocket start. All right. No, not the other day. Just a while ago, I watched them just a while ago against Newcastle. Rocket start, created a few openings in around 18-yard box, but inside the center of the 18, pretty much toothless. So they need either more physical striker. I don't think Nketiah would do the job there, and I don't think what's the next one from Brazil? He's coming off like a wing forward. I don't think he offers that threat. So if they don't have Jesus from time to time, it might pose some problems there, you know. So they need more bodies. So that's why I was not the one that sold on Arsenal. I think they're going to be there and thereabouts, but it's going to be hard for them to take the entire Premier League. I think this Premier League has some twists and turns still left, you know. I'm talking about for the top entire four. I still believe it has some twists and turns left, guys. I still believe it has some twists and turns left, period. All right. So, not even about Arsenal winning anything, but overall, I think it has some big twists and turns left, guys. All right. So, Newcastle doing bits, City doing bits, Manchester United keep creeping up, doing bits. So I don't think it's done. I don't think it's done, guys. So don't jump to call it as yet. So that's just a next one to draw back my Arsenal back to the pack. And I think all of these teams in the top 8 will always come out every single day and give Arsenal a challenge. Arsenal looks very good, but it's going to be very tough for them, and it's going to just make more entertainment for the Premier League. All right, yes, because everyone climbing into that little patch that they can create things. All right, because even today, you know, to be honest, the two clearest chances fell to Newcastle, you know, two back post chances, you know, that they should have actually done way better with, you know, to be honest, you know, way better with, you know. But at the end of the day, Arsenal still did what they had to do and improved themselves. I love the way they look, and I think they can go further. They can definitely go further. Yeah. All right, so Island Card, big up yourself. Ronaldo, how are you doing, man? Hope all is well with you. Chris Smith, bless up JD. Massive respect, Chris Smith. Triple E as well in the building. Rupert is the number one man. I think Bobby Okay, yeah. That's what I was saying, man. Based on what I'm seeing, I think we need to put some respect on this guy's name. But let me continue. Once the room builds up, remember we're not going to pass 2 hours. That's just it. That's the marker, and we're not passing it. All right, we're not passing it at all. So, anyways, Rupert, 3-1. Surprised. I was watching. I took a look on the internet because I was saying, all right, this is Liverpool that they played against. So I was looking to see if someone would actually talk about it. I have not seen anyone said anything about Ethan Pinnock. You know, like I'm wondering like what's going on. You know, it makes no sense because if Leon Bailey plays, I can see 50,000 stickers even if he didn't play well or if he plays average or whatever he plays. You saw it, you know, Shamar Nicholson. But why is it we can't see the same effort? And he's playing against a team that you would see, you would convince yourself that they are one of the top teams. So why would you not see that? You know, I was looking forward for it, man, but I never saw it, man. So people, man, do a little bit better. If you say you're supporting everyone in the Reggae Boys, all right? Because I was a little bit under the weather and said, all right, and you know what? I'm looking forward to see that. And I couldn't see it. None at all. Nobody talked about it. Seems like Ethan Pinnock never played. As you can see here, Mbomo, you know him from Cameroon, played a wonderful World Cup. Imam Abubakar, wonderful. He comes back. He played well against Liverpool, and then you have Wissa. Both of them scored goals, and that's why they are close in ratings with Ethan Pinnock. I saw a few things, but we talked about these things when you play the bigger teams. All right, we talked about that already. So I never expected better on that side because the bigger teams press you. You don't get much time on the ball, so your passing accuracy will not be the best. And in this it was not the best for him. So 90 minutes played for Ethan Pinnock. XG, being a defender, 0.54, which is incredible good. All right, clearance 11, block shots 4, interception 2, tackles 1 on the night. Ground duels 1 of 1, aerial duels 4 of 7, and possession last 12 times. All right, out of 45 touches. Still a little bit too much, to be honest, but obviously he's trying to play out because you know the Liverpool system that press you so hard. All right, so he's trying to play out of that, and it was very tough. All right, but he's definitely, if not the best player in the entire park. You get me? Yes. So he was up there in that level. All right. Yes. 45 touches, accuracy on the night. 11 of 22, which is 50%. That is not good. Not to his normal standard. But I want to start grade two different standards, because when you have certain teams playing certain teams, you're not going to get that spacing, and you're not going to keep the ball good. It's very, very difficult to keep the ball good. So I would not even rate him on that passing out from the back problem, because your players them can't find the right position. So why would I even credit you or complain about your passing at that time? No. So I will take that out of that completely. Long balls, 2 of 4, very good on the night. 2 shots on target, and two chances missed. All right, yes, 2 chances missed. So the fact that he still created and get himself into good position, being that his team barely had position, barely had consistent ball position, like to work it and build himself. It was mainly counters or set pieces. That's what they had to work off. And the fact that he puts in this type of performance, definitely we have to start giving him some credit, because since he came back, he had some of the best performances. Period. Period. All right. Yes. So I had to come out and ask this question. I know, obviously, the Jamaicans then would not click this video. The normal Jamaicans they would sell bag of narrative. They're not going to click this video. You understand me? Because I'm asking a legitimate question via actual input. There is no national team I think you can pick at this point without this player, unless you have zero ball knowledge. If you pick a team without him at this point, and you say you want to go forward, all right, to be fairly honest, you get me? Either you're selling a narrative or you're extremely biased. Definitely one of the toughest players that Jamaica can select, if not the toughest. I don't even think you can really add anyone that can give something better than him. I think the only thing you're gonna say is that some of them they have better age, so you can keep them for a little bit longer. That's all you can say. But there's nobody that can play for Jamaica as a defender that will offer nothing better. I have to be honest. You get me? Nobody whatsoever. You get me? Yeah. So I think we already have some quality players. It's just what we do with them. All right. And then we're going to touch something else, but let me just go through all of this. Doesn't seem like defenders get highlighted. No. I think they get highlighted. King is always getting highlighted. What's the difference between King and Ethan Pinnock? One playing at an astronomical level above one, but for some reason. So that's why I don't really like the talk of. Let me leave that alone, because that makes no sense. I don't see these people talking about Pinnock and Bobby. It's all about schoolboys or local players. No, man, but that is perfectly fine. Wunwin, big up yourself, massive respect. All right, it's perfectly fine. I told you a long time ago that I wanted people to make their statements clear, what they're on. So now you realize all of these people, they are not on one Jamaica. They're on a part to make themselves feel comfortable. And they're going to sell a bag of delusional thing because they can get interviews and they can make friends with other people. So that's why they have to put some people name. Like in Jamaica right now, it's like a brand deal to talk about a player, because you can be friends with them and you can act like you're somebody else than an average YouTuber. Yeah, that not even doing your actual job. You get me? But that's the society that we have, which is very, very poor. I see people picking teams and don't have Pinnock in it. Well, they don't have no footballing knowledge, and I can properly say that. You get me? Or they're just selling knowledge, narrative. That's all. And I don't even care when I say these things, because it's very, very clear. Pinnock was at fault for the goal. No point being good for 89 minutes and then giving away a goal. He does it all the time and never learns. Wow. All right. Wouldn't come out a fire. All right. Jason, massive respect. Thanks very much for being here. Chris Smith said, oh yes, anybody picks King over Ethan Pinnock is just a propagandist and just want to sell a narrative. I can say that flat out, and it makes no logical sense, because King is not even one of the best local defenders. That is just the truth. You understand me? So I'm tired of, and I don't want people to put things in the chat, because I don't really care about these people anymore. They are not worth it. You get me? When we just talk by ourselves, what you see in football, let we just talk on football. All right? What you saw. If you think that King is better than Ethan Pinnock, you say that. But if you see nothing different, I told you guys, stop giving some of these people notoriety because they don't deserve it. They don't even have sense to do the job what they are here for. You get me? And then wonder why people don't pay them any mind. Everyone mistakes, but when it's the same mistake 1,000 times, it's a problem. He made the same mistake against Tottenham a week ago and nearly lost the game for them. Pinnock has to be the first centre back on the team sheet. Yes, 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 yes. I understand. And I look how I respect Unun. Unun coming here, Unun burning up Pinnock for what he did not, sir. All right, I love that. But at the same time, he can acknowledge that the guy, in the context, the guy is definitely the first that you would want to see because clearly he's doing things at some serious top level. If it was anybody that was actually even born in Jamaica and relocate to somewhere else, he might be the best player ever. They would say he's the best player ever. I'm telling you. A lot of pondering going on in this space by prominent YouTubers. I don't think let me tell you, you will see all of these people's true colors when the time comes, yeah, man. That's all I'm going to say. People honestly believe because players are born outside of Jamaica, they will not play and try as hard, which is madness, and they are professionals. Yes, yes, but Jason, you know that the problem, if the problem is, you remember when I said to you that certain jobs should not be given to people, especially for this point, just for Jamaica. Certain jobs should not give to Jamaicans, and I honestly believe that in the JFF. You should not give it to Jamaicans. You should get, like, every one of the positions should not be given to Jamaicans. You get me? Because they are going to be their own downfall. Once they can see that they are going to make monetary gains, that's it. You get me? So you have to give FIFA should make a rule for Jamaica itself to not employ one Jamaican for the position. You get me? Just hire everybody outside that has nothing to do with Jamaica. So you know that if they don't do their jobs, they're going to be fired. You get me? The bunch of corruption and the lack of knowledge towards nothing worldly to gain any success for the actual country is so bad. I've been listening to some of these mans and I'm telling you, it is terrible. Terrible. You understand me? They are terrible. They have no ideas. They are old. They are old and they are xenophobic. Old and xenophobic. You get me? That's it. Eddie Guna, if you're listening well, you would have realized what I've said. Why I said nobody in Jamaica should get a job in the JFF. It's because you will hold them accountable. You know why, Eddie? Because the thief them will support the thief them in a Jamaica, Eddie. Yes, exactly what I mean. But if you see a thief come from foreign and a thief something, you will call them out. You get me? Yes, man. We need to find a way. The only way we're gonna get this success when I'm listening to some of these mans, guys. I'm telling you, if these youths, like overall, overseas, local, foreign, anybody play, because seems to like Eddie and them man, them come like, them can't comprehend nothing from you say anything of foreign. It's like them just build up a wall in them head where they must want to fight against everything what you say, which I have no problem to talk about it. And it's just the facts, it can't change. So Eddie and them man, they can talk all them want till them blue. None of them not forget in a position. The whole of them are thief and con artists. And who them are thief and a con artist against are the same Jamaican pitney them. But because it's 2-4 steps ahead, they can't literally see the 2-4 steps ahead. Or they don't really care. And the people themselves, they are not informed to what the steps are. So that's why they believe that these guys are doing them any good thing. I saw a man coming here literally exploiting kids, and then people telling me that he's the biggest thing. And I'm just laughing. I'm saying, good Lord, you're seeing it right in front of your eyes and you cannot even see it. You know? Yes, so going forward, man, I hope none of them never get back no position, and you FIFA can figure a way out once they're giving them money. They have some strict rules towards this thing, so none of them can really get in no position. Because them are some fraudulent people, man. When you listen to them, they are some fraudulent people. I wonder how them get position. You get me? Being flat out xenophobic, uneducated towards any matter, not read nothing, and they talk like they're in a corner shop. You wonder how that possible. That's a low ass level to have anything going, guys. I'm very sorry, but that's what I saw based on my assessment. That's so extreme. Jamaicans has to be a part of the system. No, Demo, it's extreme, but I am listening to them, Demo. And in order for we to get success, I think it's not extreme. It's not extreme at all. None of them. Not for being right. You for actually, and that's why I said, that's why I said none of them should not be a part of it. It is because you want it to be controlled by FIFA. So once they're giving their money and they're not getting what they do actually want, they are going to pull these guys apart. Or if you're going to get Jamaicans to be a part of it, the one thing you have to do is just literally, make sure someone else is in charge, or else you're not going to get the best of that. I'm very sorry. I have been watching it, Demo, and I am not getting anything better. I'm tired to hear some of these guys in prominent position come and talk a bunch of foolishness, and they're not doing nothing. You're wondering what's going on. Massive respect, Unwin. Thanks very much for the super chat. DNA said, I agree with you. If you disagree, I have no problem. I have no problem, But remember, I want to see Jamaica reach places, But if you can have people blatantly come up, be borderline racist, xenophobic, and they are not doing their jobs, and they are thieving, and they are canning out people and setting up things for infrastructure for themselves, it's very, very hard for me to go and say they should be in the team. They should be running the team. I am not going to agree with that. I know people like Eddie and others in their feelings when they talk. I am a born Jamaican just the same. So I'm talking about myself. Just the same. I'm talking about myself just the same. You understand me? But sometimes if you want the truth and if you want good, your nose of a run. So simple. None of these guys deserve any position. Because they tend to don't want to educate themselves on nothing. So they don't know nothing about nothing. Always, because they think that they should go in and them know everything without educating themselves on the actual thing. So when they do come out and talk, they can't give you no straight argument. It's all around the corner. You understand me? So I can't in order for Jamaica to go places, we want them to be running on the same level as everywhere else. You get me? Because if we don't have as much money as everywhere else, we have to start act above others level in order to step up. You cannot be act below that level, and you have less money. You have less overall resources in every capacity. Like how you guys said, we have less resources in the players because United States have more players, Mexico have more players, Canada have more players. If you said that, that simply means we need to actually do more then. We need to do more. So we need to be more educated on the administrative side. We need to put out more trainings. We need more matches. We need to try find as much best players as possible towards the system. You understand me? So we need a lot of things. I am very sorry, but that's the only conclusion I do have. I know people will get upset, but I am talking my truth, and that's what I saw. So if you don't see that the way, I have no problem. Right now, Pinnock, I sing Father God, what make me fight me so hard. JD, is playing no games. I thought, yes, I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it, man. I saw what's going on. But I hope you listen to what I'm saying, Remember, I am the one I always stand here and said I want Jamaica to win and be successful. So you have to have a standard when you want to be successful. And I have seen no standard in Jamaican football administration, and I have seen no standard in Jamaican football team, and at no level of Jamaican football, I've seen no standard. You get me? None whatsoever. So all I'm trying to ask her is more standard. So when I talk about no Jamaican for being right, your brain stuck at that part, You're not listening to anything more, because it's the ego taking over what you're hearing, You don't listen to what I'm saying overall, It's just the ego taking over from that point. But you never listen to what I've said. It's because of the structure that I want, and I realize that none of these guys will give it because they will believe that they deserve to be here because they're Jamaicans. That's what you constantly realize. When on the field, they believe that they deserve to be here because they're Jamaicans. In the administration, they believe that they deserve to be here because they're born Jamaicans. So that's why I said the only success will bring is if you have none of them. And that's where I'm coming from. So hope you context it properly and understand where I'm coming from. All right, let me hear what Dima saying. The fact this is even a topic shows how behind we are. What has Dennis Strong done wrong to be classed with all of them? I said I'm going to give him time because I like Demo. So what I've said about Dennis Strong, I said that he brought something different. So I'm going to give them time. But when I hear some other man come and attack, I've realized that him alone might not, him alone might can't do it. That only goes to show you, Dima, that we need more of those people. How much of the Dima, please tell me 4 or 5 more people like Dennis Strong that you can go and find in Jamaica right now. Like 4 or 5 of those personnels that you can get. If you class Dennis Strong as the one that we are looking for, please let me know. And that is my problem. So I know you're gonna come back to the same point that I'm actually trying to trump on. You get me? Triple E said sometimes it takes third-party resources to come into an organization in order for growth. Yes, but that's what I've said. I've not. It's just people. You have people just thinking about egotistic. That's all. They're not listening to what I'm saying. You get me? Big up Shaq Power. Massive respect. Thanks very much for being here. True, we have to do everything in our powers. Others have advantages over us, and if we want to compete and thrive, we have to do the maximum. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You realize, guys. Look, I'm gonna show you because I've always docket things here. The under 20s, we started late. What you heard people said, they go out and find the only other team that started late like us and said, oh, we're not so bad because the next team started 2 weeks before us. And they did the same with under 17. They did the same with the national team. They did the same with the girls when they had the opportunity. And they always look for someone else to patch themselves into. So that's not going to give you any success. You get me? That's not going to give you any success. And that's all we're saying. So we have to step up the thing and have people with principle because no, all right, look, make sure, what we do now, look, all of the coaches that we have now and the people that's out that we signed from overseas, watch how everything that they're doing will be on time. Just watch and make sure you don't be biased, You have some people that cannot be nothing more than bias. And their ego will chip in because they're Jamaican. So even if they don't even like the person, but because I'm calling it out now, they're going to chip in and act a certain way. So we're not going to even pay them in their mind. All right. But the truth is, watch when this guy says he's going to do something on the 16th, 5 o'clock, if 4:30 they're not there. I'm asking you. Just watch from this point. I'm begging you. Sorry, I'm begging you. Watch from this point. If he said he's gonna do something on the 16th, 4:30, and see if it's not gonna be done 4:30. Go back and check all of the other incidents then before and see the problem that I'm talking about. You don't even before matches. They don't even know where they're playing. They don't know. You don't know nothing at all. Nothing at all. These are not professional behaviors. That's all I'm saying. And we need more professional behaviors going forward. All right. So that was the first chopping up bits there. The hearing they're in his class as well. Okay, not nice. Well, they need to get all of them. Everybody that can actually turn up and do a job. That's the person that I want to be in charge. All right. Yes. So, anyways. The next one that I want to ask you guys before we get into all of the discussion here on the Premier League, because and I'm going to open the call in so people can call in and give their take. All right, let me open the call in here and I will open the discard So if people want, they can come in and give their take because I'm only going to go 2 hours, not a second after. Yes, just 2 hours. I was a little bit sick, but because I needed to come and do this video because I realized that if I don't come and do certain things, it's not going to be done. You know, like the fans them won't know it, and I think the fans them, because that's what people trying to do now, like the JFF and the YouTubers, everyone, they're pandering for the fans. So I have to make sure when I come here, I make sure if I don't see certain things, I come and put it out. So like the E-Time Pinnock performances, the Bobby Reids, I have to make sure I put it in the fans them eyes. So if they don't pick them, and it's not on the coach fault, maybe they figure out some ways to say that the man them don't want to play and those stuff. At least the people see the performances of the players them out there. So I'm doing a duty for Jamaica at this point. You get me? Because I feel like people trying to conceal these things. All right. Yes. So anyways, you have we have heard that the JOA they are trying to they had a meeting with JFF, right? Yeah, because I just had the thing sent to me. I read it. It was not clear still, but it looks like they had a meeting, and they will have some. They will try and give some little um, tips in order for successes in the future. So let me know, guys. In terms, like for instance, we signed this coach. We signed this Al Grimsey coach. Would you be okay for other rules coming after, like for instance, if they are for their association, right? If they say they demand certain things, or they would want certain things, or they think that this will be better, and the coach realized that no, that can't work. If I have certain squad, if I have an Olympic squad, and we get invited to the Olympic, I want to structure it certain way, and then the association is saying the opposite. Would you be okay with that? Let me know. Because when I look back through it, like when I saw the statement at first, I said, yes, that would be good. That simply means if everyone, if they outline a structured, measured how to pick people, then that would be good, because that means all of the average persons that people like to throw in the team would have actually been cancelled out. But I don't think it would necessarily bring the success, because if the coach has his job, you can't tell the coach who to pick. You understand me? The coach has to pick who he has to pick in the full 4 year of his contract. So when I was looking at it, I'm saying, I don't really believe this would be a good thing. I don't think an entity should come over and give the necessary advice to the coach. The coach gets his job, and then the coach work on from that for the entire 4 year. No one intervenes in what he's doing. Just like when Paula had the job. No, like when Whitmore had the job, he threw out all of the successes from 2015 and 2016 and bringing his local players them to play, because he believed that he can get more out of that. And everyone said that they never interfered with him. So the JOA, I think that will not be a good thing. Now that we get a manager that has done a good job, and it looks like he's a person that organized, and he breathes organization. I don't think that's a good thing coming from the JO side, based on my estimation. Still, I don't know about you. I would love to hear from your side. Women said facts, and JD, playing against bigger countries with bigger player pools at U17 level, and we are not even preparing as well as we can. It's stupid. Yes, man, it's stupid, man. And when you hear the person's in charge of that, they seem cool, calm, and collective, and think that everything is okay. Because I don't know what they are getting told for them to feel so calm. But you know what you're gonna see, and a set of nothing performances yet again. You get me? Um, Owen, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. No, let the coach make the decision. You can't trust. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So when it comes out, it will sound good to your ears, but I don't think it. At no level, I think no association, no federation should be involved in picking the team, none at all, are picking any setup surrounding processes, nothing at all. You're just there for funding and make sure the sponsorship and everything goes well. But aside from that, nah. No, nothing else at all. Football, global, big up yourself. Coach should pick the players for sure, because look, if you look at it, guys, For instance, a coach has his system. He knows exactly who will fit in his system. So what if Ethan Pinnock cannot fit in his system? He can't use him, right? Even though I'm saying Ethan Pinnock is his best player. If he says, yo, this is what's going to give me results because this man is fitted in a little bit faster than the average. So I'm going to stay with this man over Ethan Pinnock because Ethan Pinnock missed certain things. I would have to say, but Ethan Pinnock is the best Jamaican footballer, right now, But if the coach says this is what is, this is what's up now, I cannot go against his argument. Worst off, he has the results. I have to say, okay, you know what? Ethan Pinnock still remains Jamaica's best footballer, but it looks like you need 16 of the same level players to play at the same level, and it works out. You understand me? Yes. But I don't believe that nobody should get involved in picking nothing or setting any processes. I 1 second, guys. I forgot to open the call in. So in the call in, I will open a lobby call. So when people want to come in, they just join via the Discord, or you can call in on the phone. All right. Just arrived. All right. I'm not sure how that would work. How would they define trials? That's what I'm saying. In the statement that I got, they never said anything about trials. They were not even clear in what they're doing. They're just saying they have a meeting in certain structures. That's what I got on the listing. And that's the next thing I can't stand. I can't stand when you're saying something, you can't just come out and say it clear. You understand me? Like a player going somewhere, you can't just come out and say it clear. You have to pretend like the player going to space. You understand me? What is so special about secrecy? It makes no sense. A player going overseas, you just tell me what is what. If you ever, I don't know. You ever get this feeling like every single thing these people do, it is not clear. And we're in 2022. It's like some old days mentality. You just tell me what you want to say. And then we can chop it up, But from what I got, it don't make no sense to me. You get me? JOA is crazy, JD. Adidas come on board and they are all seeing cash. Okay. Need new people in charge for sure. If they think it's okay, no standard, no professionalism, and no understanding of what it takes to be successful. Akeem, JD, these are U23 trials, not the senior team. U23 trials would still be consisting of senior players, just the same. World Olympics have senior players just the same. Akeem, I know about the association because it says the personnel in this association. All right, so I know about it, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, none at all. None of them should interfere in it because they just, why, Akeem? Look why they should not interfere. The coach has a profile. We had all said the way out to get up there with the profile is to make sure the guy have control over the youth come straight through. So why would you give him the under 15, the under 17, the under 20s, and then take away the rights from him for under 23s? So Akeem, answer that one. Why would you give him the rights for everything, to groom everything, so you can get everything seemingly running, so you can pick a player if he's excelling at all levels in your system from the lower tier into the national team? So why would you cut out that bracket and keep the under 23s by yourself? You see what I'm coming? You see where I'm coming from now, Akeem? I hope you answer to that, Akeem. That's where I'm coming from now. So that's the difference. Nobody should not be interfering with nothing. The coach has John Wall and himself there, done. They are structuring everything. They are in for development from the youth stage. Let them do their thing. But if you disagree, Akeem, no problem. I revives. If the coach is gonna be held responsible for results, he should make his own decisions. Yes, I do believe that as well. Facts radio, it don't even matter how good somebody is. It only matters how well they can do the job within the system that the coach wants. Yes, yes, man. And that's why I always contextualize things, Island card, so true, JD. Big up yourself. R Cook says, bless up. What you doing, man? Football says Omar Hutchinson, Kido Taylor Art, Jamar Clark, Connor Boys Clark, all under 23 and full blown professional. That's what I'm saying. Professional players, you know. And the last World Cup, when you look at Brazil team, you're seeing professional on it. If you look at Mexico team, you're seeing professional on it. Atuna and those guys, they were at the Olympics just the same. You understand me? They were there. So I don't think anybody need to get involved. Warren Webster, blessings JD, passing through. Yes, man, big up, big up, big up, big up. All right. Yeah, man. But isn't the coach be hosting the trials? Um uh no. The coach will be hosting the trials, but you don't need anybody to be telling you how to structure things. Because you would be having all the steps them before, all the levels before, so you know who you want to put in your system, Akeen. So it no matter if you want, you can't force a trials. Because why you want to force a trials? Wouldn't that the coach wouldn't be seeing the players that he wanted from before? So why you wanted to force a trials? That's the whole thing. That means you're undermining the coach to say that he's not seeing everyone, or you don't trust that the coach is seeing everyone. You understand me? Because the coach has the dockets for everyone from pretty much grassroots come straight up. So why would he need a trials? Or you need other people to see the trials? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you need other people to see the trials. That's what I'm saying, because the coach has all his information. That's what we brought them in for, Akeen. So you see what I'm saying now? So it no matter if the coach wanted to host the trials. The coach had his own trials in his head by keeping his resources. That's what professional means. You understand me? That's why he's a professional person to come in to take over every single thing. You see where I'm coming from, Akeen? So really and truly, I'm not really, I'm not gonna pile on any unnecessary thing. I think a trial is unnecessary. You get me? It's unnecessary based on what I'm looking at, because they still want to force JFPL players in the national team. I think so. I think so. I think it's some metrics that they're trying to twist cross. The coach know what he's looking for. The coach has his system, and he would be assessing the JPL matches. They clearly said he's going to go to all JPL matches. He's going to be doing from grassroots coming up. So the trials is not necessary, because the guys them from England, he will be watching them and he will know the quality and who will fit in his team. So trials is not necessary. You get me? In my estimation there. All right? Yes. So anyways, let me continue, because obviously the show running 42 minutes in. Make sure as you come in to smash the like button. As you know, if you don't hit the like button, people don't find the video. So if you don't want people to find the video, you don't put the like on it. So we are 41 likes on the video. All right. So definitely get the likes to 200 likes on the video. All right. Because you cannot get them real talk nowhere else on planet Earth right now. You get me? Yes, it don't exist anymore. I try to believe that it exists, but it not exists. So make sure you take your time and hit the like button and continue with the conversation. Good day, Damian Bailey. How are you doing? So anyways, now we have let me go back right here. Let me close down this, because let me close down this for now. And I will just take the phone calls, because this is just wasting software space. So anyways, no, we had some more, but we want to talk about the Premier League, guys. We want to talk about the Premier League, but we had to talk about that. We had to talk about that, because once you touch certain thing, you have some man go run in and try to twist the entire conversation and make it seem like you're say foolishness, Yes, like Eddie Guna, he's always in his feelings because he thinks that we are acting like we're better than everybody at Jamaica or something, That's his belief. So you have to call him out, Yeah, man. So we never really lamenting it. That we are very much clear on our statement there. You get me? We don't really care who one vex, because majority of the things we say, after a year time, they come back to the same take, and then act like they were the ones saying it before, when I said it 2 years before. So they came back to the same take. So I'm not going to shut up and dribble. I'm going to say the same thing now, because next year they're going to come back to the same take. The problem is they're just slower in thinking than myself, or they don't have the balls to come out and say what I'm saying. You get me? Anyways, so we have Fulham pull off a next win. This one is a good result yet again for Fulham. And as I said, at Fulham, I think will actually top 50 points. I said it the last time. I believe that they are going to top 50 points. Yes, they are not going to be in no relegation battle because they might not be the best team, but they have one of the best systems and they are consistent as hell. So if you come out even with a good team and you're not consistent enough, it's not your day, they're going to beat you. It doesn't matter who you are, they're going to beat you. All right? And they're going to come out and play all the games, them consistent. And they do have quality just the same. All right, so I don't think they are going to have a problem. They are not going to have one bit of a problem staying up. They are going to mold a lot of teams. So it's another win over Leicester today for them. Manchester United 3-0 victory over Bournemouth here. We have an ex-Jamaican there, but he has been struggling. He got on the pitch the other day, so that's a big start. So they start respect him and start putting him on the field. So obviously maybe training going well. Jamal Lowe never came on today, so yeah, that's but he got 10 minutes the last time, so that's a progression. Progression there, that's progression there. You get me? Yes. And then Brighton, Everton completely mold Everton. I can't believe Everton is so ups and down. Obviously, they never did nothing in the City game more than try to waste time from the first 13 minutes in the game. Yes, so they got a good goal from Damar Gray, but aside from that, that's it. Arsenal now, as I said, Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal are winning the league. I don't think they're winning the league, and I think Arsenal will have a tough patch. They're going to have a tough patch. I just don't think they have enough players. The system that he has is very good, very good. Everything is clicking in the system, but you just see that Nketiah today, Martinelli, they just look weaker. They look weaker. They started 20 minutes, look solid, going forward, everything. But you just need a striker there when they were creating all of those opportunities. So that's what I see from Arsenal. So as I said the other day, I am not really worried, even if they are 10 points clear. Because I just believe that they're gonna have they lack in certain qualities up front. Yes, and that will aunt them from scoring a lot of goals. They are creating chances. If I am telling you, if they have Haaland today, Haaland scored 5 goals within the first 25 minutes. Because Saka tormenting Newcastle over their left hand side, over his right hand side. They come up blasting for the first 25 minutes. And to be honest, Newcastle should have won that game, No, man, I'm not worried. I said it. I told you that. I think that they just don't have enough pieces, but I think they're a good team. I like the way they do set up. I like the way they do set up. No, Deco. I'm not gonna ball to you. I'm not gonna force you to believe, but I'm telling you. That they short of pieces, so they're gonna have a lot of problems. They have to face City 2 times. They have to face Manchester United. They have to face Liverpool again. I think all of those games are going to be tough games for them. So they have a lot of games coming, and I don't think they have the necessary pieces. I think they need to go out and sign a striker. And sign a striker. They definitely need to go out and sign a striker as well. A striker. Yes, I think they lack that. Yes, I think he's developing the same mold as Pep Guardiola, so he has to start off with the more flamboyant players. But as you pass that flamboyant side, you still need some steel, because you surprising, in this game, in this game, it looks like it was Newcastle would have scored, Like the striker, them just look like they are the ones more likely to score. So that's all I'm saying. The striker, them look like they are going to score. The difference is, Jason, you know that City will score. But this is not about City. As I said earlier, I don't think this finishes. As yet, I don't think City and Arsenal are going to be deadlocked top 2. I don't believe that. I think you still have a little time for Manchester United, Newcastle, and surprisingly, even Liverpool still has a say in this thing at this point. Liverpool looked terrible the other day against Brentford. But Brentford did that to Chelsea. They did that to Tottenham. They did that to Arsenal. They did that to Manchester City. They did that to Manchester United. So most of these teams, I think you guys not realizing that if you're not on it, like for the top 10, top 12 teams, they can brush you over on any given day. The two big, yeah, Newcastle could overtake City as well, but I think they can overtake Arsenal as well. I don't see any. I am honestly believing that we are gonna have a four title race. I know you guys might not look at it like that, but just watch. Just give it two more games, and I think you guys are gonna come back here and start put some respect on my name. All right, I think so. I think so. I know you guys are trying to start a vibes between 18 and Arsenal. I'm not 18 and Arsenal at all because I'm telling you that they're playing a good system, a very very good system. But I just saw that they shot something, and I think they shot a out and out striker. A goal getter. They shot at over the word striker. They have the creative coming down the attacking, they coming down the wings and the attacking midfield. They are creating. And the one thing I wrote it down here. They're playing good, but the retention, like the how fast they can win back the ball, sometimes become a part of their Hercules heel. I think because what they're trying to do, they're trying to do the same thing as City. But I don't think their ball retention today did the best for them because every single time that 9 second, that 6 second, that 6 7 seconds that they required to keep the sustained pressure, Newcastle figured it out, sit back low, won the ball, and then sprung it wide. And then they made what's the striker name? Dropped wide, and then you had the Brazilian guy dribbling comfortable. They were okay pushing wide to break the press. So that caused Arsenal all sorts of problem, and it's just because they can't win the ball back fast enough. City would have actually pushed their wing backs inside. They have the two centre backs then behind them, and then force you down. So the wingers them force it down, and the attacking midfield them force it down, and the striker he's just in a free hole to roam. So that's why I'm saying that, and the striker will take back the two defenders them. So even though Arsenal had so much possession and create, they never had anybody to take the players them and push them back. So they couldn't have that sustained pressure every single time Newcastle tried to play out. So it caused them problems, and that's why I'm saying that they have a lot more problems to come. That's all I'm saying. Eddie Guna said, so City look good. Yes, City look good. Arsenal look good. Arsenal dominated the game against Newcastle. No, they didn't dominate the game. They dominated the ball, definitely. Yes. But Newcastle, they weren't sitting back. You had three players. Every single time, those three players broke out wide. One on the right, one on the left, and one on the right, one on the left, and one above the press of Arsenal. So they weren't so afraid of Arsenal to pin everybody back. You understand me? Obviously, they at times they were shaky and they tried to take some strategical fouls to kill time. That is true. That is definitely true. But they weren't so worried, especially the forward players. Like they had a duty and they said, all right, we're going to keep it solid at the back, but in midfield we want some sharp turn and play it wide or long over wide and let we take it down and let we move at them. So Willock, the Brazilian one, Gamarish, and the forward boy that went to England World Cup and he never played much game. Those were always on, causing all sorts of problem. And if those two back post headers, if they just go at it convincingly, they score the goals because no one pretty at least the first one was an empty chance. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to fight with Arsenal fans, none at all. I'm just trying to show you say that it's not over. All right, I think it's going to be a good World Cup. That's all I'm saying. City draw 3-3 with Newcastle, yes, because they scored 3 goals. JD, stop bad mind Arsenal. Jesus God, I have not, guys. I have not said anything wrong. I'm just telling you that it's not over. Like nobody, like none of the teams. I think it's going to be a closer title race this time with more than one team. JD, I agree. Pinnock might be our best player presently. Please name your best five. We're gonna go back to there. JD, what you're talking about? Wilson was alone because Joe Linton and Almiron were playing wing backs. No, I'm talking about the wide man. Them always advancing. Jason, if you tell me that Gammerish never advanced, Almiron never advanced, Wilson never advanced, you're not talking the truth. It was a corner and a free kick. No, but they broke. No, you're lying, Jason. They broke several times on Arsenal, several times. They actually created the two clear chances, them. They actually created the two clear chances. So stop out here acting like your team is super than what it is. You get me? But the team is a good team. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna fight with You can call and say on a piece. That's all I'm gonna say. So never shot and beat up on the gum and say what I say. Second half we outplayed them as well, and they still created the next big chance again to win it. I think Arsenal had a good chance to do something well, but they never pull it off. But the two big chances fell to Newcastle. Nketiah had the clearest chance. All right, let me go at the stats and see what I'm going, because my eyes can't deceive me there, man. I think no, man. Those two back posts, man. Come on, man. Oh, the first one was an empty chance. All right, let me see the stats right here, or it went. Because remember, I started the stream 1 minute left in the game, so I never really get the chance. So 8 shots to 17, 4 on target to 1. All right, let me see the big chances. All right, Arsenal had 0 big chances, so that means I'm correct then. It was a good chance, but not a big chance. Newcastle had 2 big chances, and 2 of them missed. So the 2 big chances is the 2 chances that I'm describing. You get me? No, the 2 big chances, that the chances them that's in and around the box that should hit in the damn ball in the goal. Jason, what happened to your TV? It all of a sudden gets small. It all of a sudden get small. So you never see them. So the header at the back post was not a big chance. Nobody was there with him. He just needed to connect the damn ball and score. That was the biggest chance, Demo. That was the biggest chance of the game. It's an empty goal, and all he needs to do was head the ball back where it's coming from, and it's a goal. Nobody was in the goal. But Jason, it's a big chance, so you cannot say that's not the biggest chance. It's an empty damn goal. So you're going to Demo, explain what is a clearer chance in a game, because I'm watching the game, and I never look at the stats until now, Remember, I've started the stream right at the end, and I could have told you that those are the chances, and the stat says that those are the 2 big chances. Arsenal did create 18-yard goal mouth actions, but clear chances are literally chances that the striker had the advantage. So Jason, those were not big chances. JD, ref Rob Arsenal a penalty. Newcastle said they had a penalty shot when Jason Baller did tug the player, but the problem is the player dragged him before, so it was not a penalty. You get me? Clearly the biggest chance. Oh my God! All right. Let me go back and I'm gonna try and see if I can get 2 other chances and here, because one is an empty goal. All he needs to do is just connect by the ball and he puts it in the net. And that's like from 6 yards. So that would be hard. I think you want to put pressure on Nketiah. I think Nketiah a chance. Guys, if you watch the game, which one of them you would consider as a bigger mischance? Because I'm telling you, man. The man, I'm different. Even I never had to look at the stats. Yes, there are big chances, JD. Just not sure. Nketiah chances not giving us a. You're saying that there were big chances for Newcastle, but you're saying that they should have given Nketiah chance as a big chance. Yes. Okay, then no problem. But all I'm saying is the second chance, not Joe Linton in the first half. Who was it? I don't know who was it in the first half, but I know that damn back post, you cannot miss chances like that. That was a gilt-edged tap-in. you just bought the ball back where it's coming from. And the man, maybe he never expected to get the ball. And that was the biggest problem. I thought he never expected to get the ball. That Joe Linton chance was the biggest. JD knows better in just being controversial. No, no, Eddie. Eddie, oh my God. The one thing with you, you're biased about Jamaica and you're biased about Arsenal. Even Arsenal fans that tell us, hey, the chance, the first chance, that should score. Eddie, come on, man. Yes, you can say Nketiah's chance is a good chance. It's a big chance. All right, it was a big chance. But you can't tell me that out of Nketiah are the first one with the header. If you tell me that that header was not the biggest chance, if you tell me that Eddie Guna, you're the biased Arsenal fan, that was the biggest chance. The keeper never done aware. The man just needs to put it back in the goal. He just never read it right. That's why he never scored that. So, come on, man. Good game from Arsenal, good game from Newcastle. And it proved to me that both of them will be up there just the same. That's what it proved to me. You understand me? But come on, man. It tell you what, one thing I know, this Arsenal team, it's not a one-off. They are going to be good next year and the other year as well. And in Newcastle, they are here for here to stay. Newcastle will be better next year as well. All right. It was a big chance. Okay. Yes, I know. I know, Eddie, but I'm just saying that the biggest chance fell to Newcastle based off that one. That's all I'm saying. No, that was a great 0-0 match. Yes, man, the intensity from Arsenal, I loved it. I loved that, and the attitude of the no fear going forward. I loved it. I loved it. No fear. Saka looked like a good player. He's out there pushing the pace. I love it. But Nketiah, I thought that he just doesn't. You cannot. I think you need Jesus and you need to get a striker with more body. Yes, I think you need to have a stronger striker with Jesus as well, and he knows that Jesus will be the first choice and he will be the secondary option. I think you need to go out there and get that striker. So for instance, sorry, but even if you want to go out and try and get even Danny Ings or one of those guys, the next guy from Aston Villa, get one of those guys that if you want a plan B, not a plan B like goal direct, not plan B that going long ball, but a plan B like you want more strong, you don't want a fluid central forward to drop in between and drop deep and stuff. You want one that can just play the straight line. And you just feed them inside the box and they cause all sort of problem. I think, yeah, even Tommy Abraham would be very good for that option. I'm telling you, man. Nketiah, I don't think he's a second option. It's a good player, don't get me wrong, It's a good player. I like him. But I just don't think he's a second option. They need an actual true striker. So if 35, 40, 50 minutes pass and you're not getting what you want out of Jesus and the fluidity with the three up front, you can go back for a more striker, more goal-hungry striker. I don't think Nketiah is that dude. That's all I'm saying. But the Arsenal team, they're playing very good football, They can get Origi would do good. Origi would do good. Origi would do good just the same, man. Origi is a legendary goal scorer, man. So put some respect on the man name. Brother, let's stop talk about Osimhen. Osimhen not coming to no Arsenal. if it's not a plan B striker, then we need to sign a striker that fits the system. We press high. But Jesus can do the job, But Jesus is more of a central forward, No, if you're not gonna be out here and disrespect Origi, All right, so Origi might score some of the biggest goals in football, in world football, All you're out here killing. Yeah, I don't think you actually know how good Origi is, Origi might score some of the biggest goals in world football. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about Premier League. In world football, national games, Premier League games, Champions League game, Origi might score some of the most clutch goals in world football. I'm telling you that. So you don't have nobody on Arsenal team scores as big goals as Origi. Nobody at all. So stop going like you want to disrespect Origi, brother. All right? Origi turned up for Belgium when Benteke back then got injured. And the man came in, scored some big goals, assist some big goals for Liverpool. He did the same. Origi is a good player, man. Put some respect on the guy's name, man. Origi isn't an upgrade for Nketiah. No, Origi is a way better player than Nketiah. I think it was Liverpool's system. It was Liverpool's system really cost Origi, believe me. And I think Origi, I think Origi, I think Origi might not fit in the Arsenal system, but Nketiah is not better than Origi. It must be mad, man. Yeah, not even Origi. No, Nketiah is not better than. Uh, n- 1-1. Yes. You know what? Let me leave it alone. Let me leave it. The disrespect you guys putting on that guy name, saying that Nketiah is better than Origi. Oh my God. I don't think Liverpool have a better finisher. I don't think Liverpool had a better finisher. Origi was the best finisher. It's because he never brought other things to the table. Like what they want. The style and the flair, like a Firmino and a Salah. But the guy was always up there. No, man, you can't say it's a Belgium bias, man. Come on. Let me leave the Origi war. Let me leave the Origi war. Arsenal need some additional options. That's all I'm saying. They need a plan B. And it's not pregnancy. That's all I'm telling them. All right? Or else they're going to get pregnant very soon. That's all I'm going to tell you and your team. Disrespect Origi saying that Nketiah better than Origi. My goodness, man. You guys not watching. You never watch Origi in your lifetime, man. The disrespect, man. It's clap, It's clap disrespect Origi, And turn him into a substitution baller, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't make people out here disrespecting the man, but Nketiah better than Origi. Oh my God, man. And what you think of he's a good player. He's a good player, Jason. So you guys trying to get him? But maybe someone else will come in and buy him. Arsenal should go for Boza. Lord God, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if Boza can play up to this level. I don't know as yet because the Russian league is not this level, And the Russian league, he's not the main man at the Russian league as yet. I think Galatasaray would be a good move for Shamar, and then in the future, you can see where he could go. Then in the future you could see where he could go. But I don't think Shamar is ready for the Premier League as yet. I think right now, if you're going for Shamar, you have other guys inside the Premier League that you would have just gone for now, rather than go for Shamar. Chelsea gonna hijack that deal? Yes, I think so. I think every player Arsenal will try to get this time around. Someone will buy them just to make sure. Um, just to make sure Arsenal don't get the additional support. That's what they're gonna do. Because sometimes some people make transfers just to make the next team don't get it because that's what they want to win the league or something. So look out for that. Look out for that, guys. That's how I'm telling you. You're gonna see our profit. Arsenal not getting none of these signings that they desperately want. None. City and Chelsea buying everyone, even when they can't fit the team, they're buying them just to make Arsenal don't get them. Wayne Evans says Origi is way better, and Jason Guna said we upped the bid again today. Already agreed. Well, already agreed. That's Shamar is going to going to the MLS. No man, I think Shamar still has some abilities to showcase in Europe. So if he can do good for a consistent basis, then he could get into the Premier League. I don't think he's ready for the Premier League. If people have to start. That's why the people cannot understand because nobody not talking the truth. Nobody not telling you that it's tough for him in Russia. He has to compete with bigger players, better players by a good mile. So if he's struggling to get the game in Russia and he's doing well when he comes on the pitch, he's gonna struggle to even get a game in the Premier League. I think you guys not looking at the pace, that he's playing at. It's different, man. Different. I'm telling you, man. Enzo, for 127 million to Chelsea. Wow, what a fee that is. But I think he's gonna be a good player if he can continue on that path. JD, Origi a big baller. Yes, man, Origi has been disrespected by a lot of these mans, you know. But it's okay. It's okay, especially the one Omzo. It's okay. All right. So Arsenal that, all right. So you guys, so let me see in the chat. Who thinks that Arsenal will be winning the entire thing? All right. Let me know. Who thinks that Arsenal will be winning it? I think I'm at this point I'm gonna come out flat out, and I want you guys to clip me. I still think that it's in a balance for Arsenal from first to third. I think one of that first to third. I don't think Arsenal is the sure winner of this thing. I don't know who will win it as yet. City slipping. Manchester United coming back strong, playing organized football. Anyone don't do the job, they're fight. They're benching Rashford and those guys. Ten Hag have them playing good football, making them love football, respect the club, and a lot of things. So I think Manchester United is back in it. Manchester United did beat Arsenal the last time, so they might believe that they can go to Old Trafford, go to Arsenal and beat them again, which they normally find ways to beat Arsenal at Arsenal's ground. So they will believe that they can go for it senior. So I think from first to third, I think Arsenal will be in the Champions League though. I am not sure if they're going to be first, but I think from first to third. I want to say it might just be second, but from first to third, I would give it. Arsenal dead in the show. Arsenal can win. Will they? Is another question. That's why I ask you. You need to answer me. Stop going around corner. Umzo says straight that he believes that Arsenal will be champions. All right. Ricardo says City winning it. All right. RDN blessings. Thanks for being here. Dima J says Spurs away. Man United after. They will beat Neverton and Brentford. No, don't count out Brentford beating Arsenal. Brentford is a team that can turn up and beat anybody. Anybody. All right. So I think Brentford will be a harder game than actually the Tottenham game. I think Tottenham don't start until second half, and then they only play 15 minutes of the second half, and then come back the last 10 minutes acting like they have some attitude, and that's it. So I would say Tottenham game should be a derby, but it's going to be the Brentford game turning out to be the derby. Tottenham not have no quality at all. That boy named Hugo Lloris, Jesus God, man. I told you guys in the World Cup that the man is one of the most overrated keeper. Oh my God, he terrible. As long as we can get through this no Jesus period. Okay. Well, let's see. If Arsenal sign two players in January, they can win the league. I think they can still win the league. No. Don't get me wrong. I think they can still win the league. No, but I just believe that they are. I think they are more up for second. I think that the three the next three games for Arsenal will be very very much important. Let me bring it up. The next three games for Arsenal will be very very much important. Let me make sure to give you their next three games. So their next game after this will be on the 9th. What? 6 days? That can't be. All right. They're gonna play Oxford United FA Cup, and then back on the 15th. They're gonna play Tottenham. So they do have a rest period. They do have rest period. Tottenham, and then after that, let me see. Then after that, they have Manchester United. Then they have Everton. Then they have Brentford. Then they have Manchester City. Then they have Aston Villa. Guys, you see, if Arsenal reaches City, and they have like a 9-point lead, then we can start saying that Arsenal might go all the way. But I think before they reach City, I think we're gonna have at least three teams closer to each other before they reach City. I think we're gonna see people closer to each other, because I don't think Arsenal are getting all of those points. I think Manchester United will cause them all sort of problem. Brentford will cause them all sort of problem. Yeah, so and you never may know in the Tottenham derby. I think Arsenal should win because Tottenham ain't good, but you never may know. All right. Yes, so I would give Arsenal the edge over Tottenham. Manchester United, I think I will say that, because the reason why I'm saying for Manchester United, I think it's 50-50, because Manchester United have the quality forwards and midfielders, defenders. You know, they have a quality team. They have a quality team. They have a quality coach at this point, and they can afford to sit back because they're in the building phase, where in which nobody will criticize them if they don't come out and play expansive football. And I think that is one of the things that can hurt Arsenal wicked, if people can sit back and then counter them, especially with those quality players. So I think I would say 50-50 with Manchester United. All right. Yes, but maybe next year when Manchester United should be playing more expansive football, and if Arsenal continues, definitely Arsenal can find the game more easier. But now, when they don't have this force to play certain football, just to make sure to get the results, I think this should be 50-50. Everton, I think Arsenal should beat Everton. For Brentford, I give them a 65% chance to beat Brentford. Yeah, but Brentford have a 35% chance. Manchester City, I think Manchester City will still be the favourites in that game. Maybe 60-40, even though it's at Arsenal, 60-40. Aston Villa, I think they should beat Aston Villa. But it's at Aston Villa, and Good Evening should have something to say about that, because he never liked them calling him that name. So you never may know. Leicester, they should beat Leicester. And Bournemouth, they should beat Bournemouth. Fulham, I think Fulham will be a hard-ass game for them. Yes, Crystal Palace could be challenging. Leeds, you never may know what position Leeds will be in. They might have a new manager and Jesse Marsh not being there anymore. Yes, so, guys, I'm very sorry, Jason. I'm very sorry, but this ain't over. This ain't over at all. This ain't over. The next 6 games, if Arsenal can continue winning and others drop points, that's the good thing. But I think this is a title race going on. I'm very sorry. Title race up and running. All right. Yes. So let me just stay and keep watching. I was calling on a mistake in the World Cup from Lloris, but he was saving them all for Spurs. No. He made a mistake. He couldn't save a penalty. In the shootout. Nicholas, big up yourself. Give Chelsea some love and support. They need it. All right. No, Jason, you never listened to the people. When I just came here, they said it's over. Arsenal winning this, that. And I'm saying no. That ain't over. No. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Because I said I think City should still be the favourites, winning the damn league. But I'm not saying City winning this league, you know? Yeah, they should be the favourites because they know how to do it. And they do have the better players than everybody else. That is true. They should have the best coach. But you know, you can battle things in some precious times. Sometimes, you know. So it's not over, guys. Watch every week of the Premier League. And we should be back on the Imaxit channel very soon. But let me move over back, guys. Because we had some championship games played. We have a lot of players, you know. A lot of players playing. We have a lot of players playing for Jamaica, you know. A lot of players playing for Jamaica. All right. As you can see here, we had Luton. That's Amari Bell. We had Preston. That's DJ. I thought he got a slight injury. So we need to read up on that as well. Yes. So those two players did well in their games. I was actually checking it up and everything. So those are two guys that's out there putting in some performances, and you have a lot of players that can play for Jamaica just the same. All right. Yes, so we're gonna start putting back these players in, and maybe we'll do a few championship games in the future as well, with the Premier League as well. We're gonna bring that back on the next channel soon. I don't know who will win it, but we have a great chance. Yes, man, Arsenal have a great chance. Oh, do we call in? You can just call in on the damn phone. Demo, call in on the phone, Demo. Call in on the phone. Because I opened the discard, but I closed it. So just call in on the phone. How much minutes we have? What, 40 more minutes? All right, 40 more minutes. Guys, smash the like button. Get us to, let me see how much we're at. We're at 60 likes. Oh, wow. That is very bad. Okay, so guys, get us to 4,000 likes on the damn video. All right, yes. 2 hours max. And Pinnock can't be the best. Okay, yes, let me get back to Pinnock. All right, so that was the topic of the day. Pinnock. All right. So let me put in Ethan Pinnock back. Ethan Pinnock. All right. So based off 3 seasons ago, Pinnock was definitely one of the most consistent players. Right. 3 seasons ago. All right. Last season he was up to be the best player. Last season he was up to be the best player last season. All right. All right, so this is the 2021 season, 2022, 2023. All right, 2020, so 2020, 2021 season. He was definitely one of the best players in the championship period. As you can see there, let me answer Demo. He was the best, one of the best in the championship. Then persons told me that he needed time. He came into the Premier League and he was one of the best defenders in the Premier League, period. With everybody complete. One maybe top 12 in as a best defender in the Premier League. He started off so brilliant, but faded off in the latter stages. Yes, obviously, it's a lot of pressure. Then this year, he was injured and he came back and he had some of the best displays as a defender, period, for every single defender. All right, so that's why I said maybe he might just be Jamaica's best player, and we're not paying him any mind because he's a centre back and not a goal scorer. But the man making 20 and 16 and 15 blocks and all sorts of drama, creating every single thing, but no one talking about it. That's all I've said. But if you don't have him as the best Jamaican player, I have no problem. I'm just saying, I'm just bringing light to the player. Good day, Sir Demo. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
No problem, man. May I hear a feedback
Oh,
from
yeah,
my
your
side?
feedback? Oh, damn. That's why I'm gonna like push up this. That's the problem, man. And I remember, may I open the Discord? You can go in the Discord? I go open
All
Discord.
right, yeah, you do that.
Yeah,
May I get a feedback?
yeah, that worked good, yeah. All right, so guys, we are going to open the Discord so you can just come straight in the Discord, all right? And just give your takes. All right, if you want to stay to the end of the show, we have no problem. So let me open it. Let me open the Discord right now. So if you can argue that point, guys, I have no problem. I will love that one because I just think that this guy just don't get enough credit. Yes. Andre Blake, Pinnock. Okay, well, no problem. To me, Bobby Reid gets the call before Ethan Pinnock. All right, then fair enough, fair enough. But I'm just saying because we had always moved the goalposts. They said he was doing it in the championship, so he needs to go in the Premier League, and then now he's among some of the best players in the Premier League for 2 seasons running. So it's hard for me not to come and say if he's not the Jamaican best player because we said Liam Bailey is Jamaica's best player. Liam Bailey is not one of the best players in the Premier League. Bobby Reid is definitely one of the best players in the Premier League this season. Mikel Antonio is one of the best players for his team, one of the best players last season. But you cannot say this season. You understand me? But every single season, you can say the same thing for Ethan Pinnock. Ethan Pinnock has no awareness and bad concentration. My God, where are you seeing that one? You All right, let me get the callers, man, because me have to fight with one. All right, so we have Jason. So where is Demo? So all right, let me drop this one.
How Demo call and come on the thing. Oh, that.
All right, I'm gonna drop the again so people can come in. So this is the Discord, guys, for the calling. So if people want to call in, no problem. I think Ethan Pinnock has good awareness and good concentration. I think those are two of his bigger skills. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think we disrespected this player. No, I think he should be the first player everybody call, and he's 29. I think he's talented, but that's just me and me maybe overhyping the player.
I wouldn't say he has bad awareness. I've seen like in concentration lapses at times, but they're not. Them. I think his awareness is one of his top attributes because he's not the paces of defenders, but very rarely do you see him chasing. He's always in a good position. I wouldn't say that his awareness is low. I think he actually has very good.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, agreed. Demo, turn up the volume. I should turn up the volume. Okay. All right. All right. This supposed to be high enough. Yeah, but I think it's just Jason's situation give a slightly problem. Hard to hear Jason. All right. It's up now.
Let me talk again. Is it sounding any better now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you good, you know. They are the ones not hearing you good, but I thought you chipped out for
Okay.
a while. You chipped out for a while, so that's why. Yes, they say
Oh, all
they say
right.
this
Yeah,
it's
no,
very loud. It's very loud. All
there's
right.
some mad weather in my area.
Okay, okay,
But
okay. Okay, no, the problem start. Arden, the phone not working, big boss. It'll give some feedback. So I'm gonna drop a link.
Oh,
I'm gonna drop a link for the discard. So if you want to click the discard, if you don't know how to work it, you could use it to come in. But that's one that I'm working with, alright?
all right. That's just something I say.
Alright.
Yeah, hear me I say. You see that umbrella, don't make him match up a program this evening. The one, oh no, him start with it already. And
No,
me know him a come, but I
no
don't,
man, no man. Wunun is a guy that we can just say his piece, man. Wunun is a straight talker, and he's talking football.
no,
We have no problem with Wunun at all. But at least
no,
Wunun talk something that we can go and check. You understand me? Wunun be
him a talk.
objective.
No, just look for the comment. I just Ethan Pinnock alone in the pod.
No,
Ask him about Lowe.
RDN, because we're talking about Ethan Pinnock, so we expect him to talk about Ethan Pinnock, so that we stay on topic. We don't need to talk about Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe is not irrelevant to this topic, so we ain't talking about Damian Lowe, and he's not
No,
comparing
me
him to
know that,
Damian
you know.
Lowe. He's comparing to
Me
Premier
know that.
League. He's comparing it to Premier League. Uh, Jesse, can you hear RDN? Okay, I'm not hear Jason. So
All right.
the
Me
fin-
not
here,
going to see
I can hear
program
one.
still, brother.
where's RDN?
Not going to see program still. Not good.
All right. No, you never have no point to finish
Yeah.
up. I think you have finished up a point, so we can just close up the line, no?
Well on it. Me online.
Of course, you're on live, brother. So that's what it is to finish up a point.
Judge. I never did I realize that. Yo, hear me I say. See him? Them a talk about the chances where Ethan Pinnock give away and cause all goal and all them thing there. But they now look for the amount of goal where man save for Brentford.
Yes, but for Jamaica as well, too. For Jamaica as well. So now that's why me and Wunun fight always, because me tell him about the chances that he saved and saved other players that gave away the chances. And because he saved it,
Well, a
because it's a
long time.
part of football.
Well, to me, I wanna umbrella always come with them thing about local and foreign. Him I wanna meet in person.
Why you say that? Why you say that? No, man. I think Wunun is a fair character. I think so. And remember, he's
Oh,
in
a
England.
long time.
He's in
A long
England, so he
time
wants to
me
make sure he's not one-sided. That's what I always
a long
believe.
a long time me I take in one, you know. For everyone I show him, my brother.
Okay, and you think that Wunun is a person that go against the overseas persons? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see it still.
Unless he converted
No,
now and
I
change.
never saw that from Wunun. I think Wunun is one of the realest persons, because if he saw something, he's coming with it, and then I have to challenge him. That's all. That's all I ever gotten from Wunun. That from my
Brother,
perspective,
Carl,
Guardian.
Really?
I think
Yes.
just to talk a little more on Wununa. He's one of the few that I'm feeling that don't use a broad bro. Like he can rate it overseas and he can talk about the same about the local. So you don't really get that. He just him have him feelings and him opinions on players, and it no matter where they come from.
Yes, I got that from Wunun every single time, just the same.
No, hear me I say no. Yo, let me tell you something. A long time me are taking people comments, you know, on more than one platform. Straight. So me know nobody know, maybe to you or to JD, but to me, this is what me get for months on top of months. Months on top of months. Me not say sometime him not a good about players, you know. But me tell you something. Him always, nobody can tell me this, but one me know him always a different local player. That's what me know.
Boy, I don't know. I have to go back in the archive to challenge that. All right.
All right, man.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Me not come to mash up your show, but all right, still.
Yeah.
Bless up yourself, my brother. I'm
Yo.
gonna respect here.
All right. Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, so that was Arden, the girl champion, down the lane. He looks like him and Unun have a small fight going on. All right, Ethan Pinnock is the main topic, Mr. Carla. Yes, that's what I said. That's what I said. He's the main topic, so we have to talk about him. I didn't want people to call in talking about Jamaican players, local players, I should say, because Ethan Pinnock was the main part. And unless you're gonna give me somebody in from the Jamaican local side or from England or America that is as good as him and what they have done, that was the conversation, you know. All right, yeah. So Jason, where's the one Demo in the gun? Demo, what Demo gone? The call now work. We make the man finish and Demo, get in the chat. Let me hear what you have to say to Demo. We can't afford you to turn.
Yeah, he was there, but I don't know where I'm
Let
going
me
now.
let me at him and say, Demo, why you gone by business? Yeah, so every time Demo ask him why am I coming. Yeah, in terms of we had some stories today. You wanted to talk on anyone name? Can you give your take on Ethan Pinnock?
Yeah, I think Ethan Pinnock, as it stands, is definitely first name for the second. I don't know how you could really say otherwise. But yeah, I think he's a cut above the other people that we could choose, and we should definitely start to form the defense around him.
Yeah, yeah. Technic, big up yourself, man. Hope all is well. Happy New Year to you. Humble one. Carla, no, humble one. It's easy opinion, so we just move on. We know just RDN is a man him talk in peace, just like Unun just the same. Because RDN never saw when Unun said he should be the main one in the team just the same. So RD never saw the part there, but RD maybe just come in at a point and catch something, and he just believe that that's the situation. Because really and truly, every one of us want Jamaica to do good. You get me? But sometimes it's a big family, so sometimes people will kick off, you know. Me have to burn out Eddie Guna always, because Eddie Guna is one-sided, you know. Yes, are two-sided, I should say, but the two side are always one side. Arsenal are local Jamaica, you know. Yes, so Eddie is biased as Ross, you know. Yes, so I have to call him out at time to time, you know. Yeah, so everybody have their own take, yeah, yeah, man. So, in terms of the one now with the JOA, because that's what they talked about. What's your thoughts on that? Because I said, there's no association or nothing. It don't matter if it's Olympic squad under 24, under 20. I don't think nobody should get involved with it, because I still believe that it should always go the way of the coach. The coach run with his structured from a younger age, 15, 17, 20, 23 come up to make his final decision to the national team. But every level the coach should have full authority, and nobody invade on what he's doing. You know? Exactly what they signed him for, that's what he should do right there.
Yes, I agree. There's no need to meddle with the coach's plans. You know, they have a system in place, a database where they're going to track all the players around the world, including the local players, and based off of their findings, they will pick teams. So I don't see the need to involve yourself in that. If you hire them to do a job, get out the way and let them do the job.
Okay, yeah, that's what I think, man. So, I know people saying that it's just the Olympics, but I don't care. Nothing, everything the coach need to use his experience to get the end result at the end of the day, because he needs to get everything out of the country, every level, twine up to get to his end result. So if a player good enough coming through the ranks, he can pick that man, put in a national team, like what we were asking about the other day. So we bring in Dima. Sorry about that, Dima. Just because the call come in, then one person can't hear each other. Each, you know, it's causing all sorts of chaos. But we are back. So,
Yeah,
but Dima, how are you doing?
Yeah, man, big up yourself. Happy New Year to everybody in the
Happy New
comments
Year.
section. Big up on yourself. So I'm not sure if you pass the Premier League or whatever. This is a Premier League point, but
Yeah,
you
man,
want.
but we did the Premier League, man. Everything are intertwined now, because we are talking about Ethan Pinnock, because he's playing in the Premier League and what he's doing in the Premier League. So I still the Premier League with you, man.
All right. So basically, the thing is, we basically gone 17 and 18 in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if this was like City leading by so much points, you can say yeah, the league finished. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But Arsenal, for me, I don't think that they have the squad depth to carry on this run. And with the run of fixtures that they have, I don't see them winning this league. It starts today with this Newcastle thing. 'Cause it's a 2 point drop. Don't make no bones about this, you know. They won't make it seem like say it's a point gained or whatever, but this is 2 points dropped, all right? So after that, they have a lot of hard games to come, and I don't see that they have enough to win the league. I think City will. They might be one of the only teams that can go on like a 15 game winning run, not even drawing, just winning run. Yeah, and so I see that. I think that they will come and win back the league
So Demo,
over Arsenal.
me just say the same
Yeah.
thing. Oh, me just say the same thing. I mean, I be my bad mind. I pay a bad mind me a year,
No,
but you come and say the same thing, and nobody not pay
Demo
a bad
bad
mind.
mind. Demo bad mind. Demo bad mind.
no, I'm not bad man. The thing is, I have a track record of City doing
Thank
this.
you very much. But Demo, me not say the same thing, and people say bad
Let me
mind.
let me ask you something, Demo. If the track record, right, is
Mm-hmm.
what it is,
Mm.
why we bother play a season?
Why we bother play the season?
Yeah.
Because we need to build up
What's
the
the
track
point? We know
record. We need
City
to build
and
up the track
Liverpool
record.
have been the best perennial. Just give them the trophy.
Brother,
No,
no bother with that, Jason. Continue, Demo. Because we're gonna take him on. Continue, Demo. Because you see, my coming with a
no,
style now, and I'm feelings, him, and I'm feelings. So we're gonna
no,
chop
but
him
may
up
I
on that
try
one, yeah.
understand what that relevant to the point with me and me. You see, because
Okay.
I
Here's how it is relevant. Every time that we've spoken about the season so far, all we have done is reference what Arsenal has done and what Liverpool and City have done in the past, right? And my point that I want to get to is at what point do we look at this season for this season? When do we start to look at the games that have already been played? And you're saying that today was 2 points dropped. I totally disagree. We're the only two teams that have only lost one game that played today. So the fact that we didn't win the game today, I don't consider it 2 points dropped when that team has only conceded 11 times also. So those are the things that I'm saying. You're not looking at this, you're just looking at past and not even accounting for what's happening this season. In your argument.
But Jason, I'm gonna bring in Demo right after. Jason, I'm looking at this season as well, and to be honest, Jason, Arsenal don't look better than Manchester City either. I think City to me look more dangerous than Arsenal. I just believe that other teams show Arsenal less respect. And as I've said the last time, when them teams start sit back on Arsenal and then counter attack, Arsenal will struggle to break them down. Worst off, they have the injury. So we're not talking about backroom records. We're talking about what's happening now. Arsenal, City scoring, but the problem is City showing less respect to these teams. So that means they always can concede a goal like that, you know. But what happened now, like how City realized that, okay, Arsenal 10 points clear. So we can't let nothing to slip up. So what we're going to do, we're going to be a little bit more secure tight. Which one you are banking on to score a goal bit more? If City just sit back and said, all right, we're going to be a little bit more defensive, which they're going to try and do now because they want to win the league. And they realize if they don't do so, they will keep on conceding that 1-1 goal and then cause themselves problem. Which one you think will score a goal? I will always bet on City to score a goal more than Arsenal every single day because
Yes,
City
yes,
pretty much starting with
yes.
one goal.
I would
So that's
agree with
why.
I would
So
agree
that's
with
why I think.
football is played on the field.
Yeah, but that's
And
why.
in the opposite conversation, I would say I trust my defense more to hold a lead game than City's.
Yeah, but the problem is, Jason, City, everything you're talking about City system, it's all about how they're not defending because they're putting two into central midfield. So nobody really defending. Arsenal actually defending. So City not trying to defend, but I think they have to convert it now because the gap is so wide. So I'm just saying that's what Demo maybe tried to say. and he believes in City a little bit more if they sit back and want to take defensive duties more, like first priority. I don't think they take. I know you watch it, and if you tell me that you see the system that City playing, it's a defensive first. No, not at all. They think that taking the ball is defensive first. So winning back the ball eye up the pitch first, that is defensive first. So that's what I think Demo is trying to lament on. In my
No, no.
Yeah, and if you look at the way we've been playing, not before you go Demo. If you look at the way we've been playing, right? We are doing the exact same thing you guys do. The only difference is that our person that we move into the midfield beside Partey is Zinchenko, who is coming from the left. And you guys do it to the right side with Rico Lewis or whoever is playing over there, Cancelo. Right? So we're doing the same things. We're doing literally the same things.
I see lower
The
lines.
point you made
Demo,
earlier,
finish.
about ball retention
Mm-hmm.
and getting the ball back
Yeah.
is where we have not gotten to. That is the difference in the two teams right now.
You think that they need to get down from 9 seconds to all 6 seconds, just like City, and
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And
Hold on.
I think a part of the reason why the retention hasn't been as good since we've been back
Jesus.
is because Jesus is not there. Exactly. That was the difference. Because people can talk all they want about he wasn't scoring and he wasn't doing this. It's because they only look at statistics. They don't watch the game. Jesus makes the other team lose the ball in about 3 seconds less average when he's on the field than when he's not on the field. And that 3 second difference can be us winning the league or not winning it.
Well,
Yo, it's funny to hear Arsenal fans talk about this because when we used to mention Ferguson doing that for Liverpool, we used to say him is a number 9 who can score goal. But we're not talking about it. So here's my thing. I am saying and yes, right? I have seen what Manchester City can do under pressure when they're being chased and when they're leading. I have seen it. So that's why I'm bring up the track record. I do not know this Arsenal team can do when they're being chased. Now them have some hard games coming up. Yeah? And I am saying because I don't know what that is, I don't have a track record of this. May I go work with what we know in terms of City. Zine, when still have City to play back to back, we have United, we have Liverpool at home, we have Man U and all these things to come. Some tough games coming up. Yeah? And so I'd rather go with the man who chase down 10 points before and they've been there and done it. So they have the experience. They went and they had it all onto that. Zine, so you rather put my eggs in that basket because I've already seen and I know the track record than Arsenal young team who doesn't have the team, who can barely cope without Jesus right now, and they don't have the bench to cope. I know they might go and get signed in January, but until that happens, I don't know.
well, fair point. All right, so Marcelo says, Pinnock our best player. All right, so that's one because we have a few more minutes, guys. We have 25 more likes to go to 100. We are here for 2 hours and we don't reach damn 100 likes in the video. The disrespect. All of you guys when I like the video on the xenophobic, that's on the problem. When I don't like the overseas man, then that's why. All right, that's on no I like the video. But anyways, let me get the conversation going. Zimenez is not a Club Brugge. Club Brugge is not Circle Burger. All right, it's different clubs. All right, Club Brugge is the main Bruges club. All right, at this point, no, from ever since. All right, so and I don't know the metrics around what he signed. I don't know where he's at this point, so I can't say if this confirms him to get anywhere near the national team because I don't even know if he's just there on the trials. I don't know nothing because the one thing Jamaica very good at in this, at least for now, is the putting out something and me click a video and me click something and when me click it me done sad and when me actually go on the video me just cannot stand it like me want hear the information so me don't know me I try figure out but me still don't know what he signs for what he's doing because I'm not sure if the national the main team him signed for me not sure nothing. Me only hear people just say things. I have not seen any concrete proof. So we're just waiting on that information to be out there. When I go on transfer market, he signs for that club and we should expect this from him. I'm still not getting that, none at all. We have not gotten nothing like that, so I don't know nothing. And that is what I want to stop. If a player sign for a big club, because let me go and let me change over here now to see if they added him to it. All right, so let me change over here now. Braga. So let's see now. If he's on the list, so they circle. No. We need the clubs. So why they showing Bruges? We need both of them, not only Bruges. All right. So I'm gonna check. The team just to see. So I don't know, but if he's playing for, if he gets game, he should be up there just like anyone to get a national call up, of course. You know, he should be up there in every pool if he gets game, or if he's actually playing there. I don't know, but I'm going to investigate to find out. But you should not have to investigate to find out. If someone goes somewhere, you just tell. We just know that he goes somewhere. Jupiler League. I'm trying to find here. So that's my problem, guys. If I can know, if I could have gotten the information now, I could have made that judgment. But definitely, if he's at the club and he's playing, he should be in the pool just like everyone else, because he's a player just like everyone else. But I am not sure, and more likely, I know when it comes out, you're gonna have some different metrics, because the one thing these personals are very good with is to give you vague information. So you don't learn nothing, and you just hear a bag of unnecessary drama, when all we just want to know is about the players. Just what the players them doing, and we seem to cannot learn. No, because I promise you, nobody in the chat know what's going on. You understand me? Yes, so that's my whole problem. So it's hard for me to answer that one. I would love to answer it, but I have to wait until I can see games, and then I have to do research after to see if he's playing or what league he's playing in or whatever the situation is. You understand me? Because I'm checking it now, right here, to make sure. Let me get it right here to see if nothing is added. All right, so I will bring it over right over here. But once, guys, once he's in their team, he should be up there, man, getting called up for national team. All right, so Jimenez, let me see if I see Jimenez anywhere in forward wingers, anywhere on planet Earth. And I don't see him on this as yet. Transfer open. It's already January the 4th, so it should be transferred. Let me see if the latest addition. All right, so they did made updates. The last update, right. All right, they updated it, but it's still not updated here. So I don't know. We have to wait, guys. And that's what I'm saying. It's kind of confused. Have the club officially confirmed the transfer? I don't know. I don't know if it's... I don't know. That's why I never really want to talk about it extensively, because now, if you talk about it now and you're not sure, and you're honestly not sure, it's like they take that as disrespect. So I want to make sure I gather all the necessary information. Yes, because it's a lot of teams there, So we don't know. But if he's playing for the main team, he should be getting respect, If he gets in a game, if he's around the team, anything. You understand me? Yes, because they're doing well. They are doing well. The club hasn't officially announced anything with him as yet. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe it's not the deals that we actually believe, and it's something like he goes there and prove himself. If he's good enough, they do sign him in the normal team, and they just want to have him around to see where he can develop to be, or if he's good enough already and he's going to be in the team, which I'm not sure of either. So I don't know, because once I heard the transfer, I was confused from day one, because I kind of know what we just saw from him in the Manning Cup and what we saw from him in under 20s, and I'm saying I'm not sure if he's ready for that now. knowing the conditions and everything. So I don't know if he's going to be a part of the team and train to get to that level. You know, like if they see something in him or whatever. I never knew. So that's why it was always a mystery. And when I listen to other people speak, it was even more mystery. So I just don't know. You know? Yeah, so it's hard for me to answer on that, but hopefully he does well, get a game, and continues to play and do well. You know? Yeah. Um, Jason, yeah. So that's why I'm never really say anything on it because I don't know. So it's hard for me to say anything on it, you know. But hopefully the best for the youth.
Yeah, I'm in the same. I'm in the same boat, JD. I've got a lot of information, but I'm not sure which one is the actual information. So until I see something concrete, I will reserve myself.
And
But happy for him. Happy that he's
yeah, man, happy that he even get to go to Belgium. Let me just put it because that's the only thing we're sure of, you know. He's going in
Yes,
Belgium.
I,
That's the
I
only
saw
thing we're sure
I
of.
saw a picture
Yeah.
of him riding a bike with a lot of things strapped up on him. I don't know if that was at Harbour View, Unpleasant, Belgium, but either way, he continue to develop outside of Jamaica. See where he can go.
Yes, and that guys, these are little things that we want. We just want the more professional thing. No, this should not be something that you're pondering over if it's a deal upon or a deal upon. This don't happen nowhere upon planet Earth. Like what the secrecy for, you know? And what the confusion in is I don't know. I just don't know. I prefer we not speak about this thing. Time will tell. Time will tell if he's playing or what level he's at. One thing you know, once it's outside Jamaica, you cannot hide the truth. You cannot hide the truth. You cannot give you any smoking mirrors. So we will know very soon what's going on. You get me? We will know very soon what's going on with the kid. Hopefully, he's going around the first team and he's gonna get some game. I am not 100% sure on that. So for people that's listening, for that reason, I never had it in my title. I just saw someone said it. Don't bank on it for him to be in the team. If he goes in the team, that's a plus. But don't bank on it. You understand me? Yes. So don't beat him up if you don't see him in the team. All right. Just give him the time to do his thing. Yeah, and we will get the information. Oh yeah, we are moving on, Omar, but I have to answer what people ask me. I never had that on my list. I never came here to talk about Zimenez, but I never someone asked and I said I can't answer, you know. So anywhere you get the news from, go back there and ask the question. Yeah, that's the best way. Anywhere you get the news, just go back there and ask it. You can't ask me about that side. Once it's in the official documents, then we will move on to it. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we did chop up that one already so far. The Jamaica jersey thing now. We had some information on it. Not the most cleared informations to be honest. It's just saying that yes, this is the deal and stuff. And still need to get some more information so you know that we have enough clothes out there and you can go such and such places and buy it and everything. I haven't gotten that as yet. Like how much copies will be out there, every single line and those stuff. I think this is the day. January 1st was the day the deal officially starts. So maybe things will come down in the pipeline. That's what I'm getting from the conversation. So you will get a lot of versions coming out in the pipeline. But for now, I don't see anything. You saw anything as yet, Jason?
No, just seen a few kit leaks, but nothing concrete as far as any kind of number being discussed or how many jerseys printing or anything like that. Just some leaks of jerseys. That's it.
Yes, I think finally you will be able to buy a jersey. I don't know if you can buy a jersey now. You could have always bought jerseys, but I don't think you can just go and buy the jersey what you want and put the name on it and anything. I don't think that's possible at this point. So let me wait a little bit and we'll get more information out, you know. I don't think this is the kit, you know. I don't think this is the kit, you know. I don't think
I
this.
wouldn't mind if that was the kit. It looks
See,
very nice.
you like this one?
I like the black one. Yes, that black one there in the screen, is that one there? I like that one.
So they say concept, no design based on leak kit. All right, so they're just putting up something on the screen. You You know? So listen,
And you
guys.
see, look at that. Two comments on the kit. One said it looks so damn good,
I
and
want to say
one
it look
said
ugly.
ugly. You can't
Yes.
please everybody.
So guys, so for who says it looks good, take your time. We are not sure. All right, so wait until it comes out. It's the next thing I have to wait and see again. I thought that when it reached the first, I would have just turned on my phone, go on the site, just buy a jersey. That's what I thought when they said January 1st, because that was an ample time that everything could have gotten put in place. So why they never tell you say that is the day the deal are gonna start, and then we're gonna start to give you a next day for the pipeline? Why we have to wait until 2 months after? Then we know that we're gonna have a different day for the unveiling or something. You see
Yeah,
where I was
you
coming
know,
from, Jason?
I think that well, I would hope that the Gensec and Adidas are working vigilantly to try to have a rollout of some sort. You know, make sure that it is blasted around the diaspora and locally in Jamaica when they decide, because they would really miss an opportunity, because there's a lot of goodwill from the fan base right now just because of the deal,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want them to lose the momentum with any kind of red tape to get the jersey or anything. So they need to really get together and figure out how to roll it out properly, because people who are ready to buy the shirt.
Yeah. And this is what I was talking about, um the clarity. So this is the next thing that JFF failed on, because they never made it clear. They never made it clear that people thought that from January 1st you will have the ability to buy the jersey. You don't have that ability to buy the jersey. You don't even know what the jersey will be. It's just something will be there. That's the announcement. It officially starts. So we need clarity. It's like sometimes they're stringing the fans along to build you up, and then you don't because that's exactly what they explained to us, you know. So this is what, oh my God, and this is what I'm talking about: professionalism and direct conversation. You get me? I thought that we could have just buy my girly jersey now, the keeper, and get one of the get a one of the number them for the Reggae Boyz and put the name on it and stuff. But you have to wait again. You get me? So these things need to improve.
You want to get a Schneider
No,
jersey, JD.
I know I want to get the next the keeper. Keeper I always keep. Spencer, you know, yeah.
Spencer, yes,
You know who
Spencer,
me
yes.
attack. You know who me attack, man. Arsenal kids are always. Yes, I know Dima, but the problem is, we want things to be more transparent and very clear. You understand me? So you don't want to say you're waiting again. You get me? Because no, you don't sure when the jersey will come out. So what happened if I had €200 and I wanted to keep the €200 for that reason? You understand me? So no, I might have to spend the money. You see what I'm saying, Jason? That's what preparation and organization and transparency give. You get what you want on the time. You get me? This is some backabush behavior, man. Just the same, man. I'm very sorry, man. You know?
Yeah, I would love to hear the thoughts behind the reasoning for this, because as you said, we were told January 1st was when it would start. I see no reason why on that date they would at least be sending you to a website to go look at some information, something. Because as you say, people want to buy the jersey. So why would they not want to capitalize on that right now?
But people just cursed me out when I said I wanted different people to deal them thing and full out because everything when they say something is professional. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But people never they just because I said the wrong word, they just oh in my yip and Jamaica. So me not want to hear him I say. And then but that's what I'm talking about, the professionalism. When Arsenal jersey came out for Jamaica Arsenal heritage, whatever jersey. Um you get a date, and when you go there, it's either there or it's sold out, and then you hear when it's gonna come back again. You understand me? But you not hear nothing. You know,
Yeah.
this is unprofessional, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Adidas hasn't made any announcement on their page, so I'm wondering if they wanted to focus on the new Predator release. Okay. One said, "True JD, it's unprofessional." Cass 1JM, big up, big up. Brian Burke said, what point of an official announcement when we know there is a deal?" I don't know. I just think they are just doing talking different, you know. It's the jersey is gonna sell out as soon as it's available. Well, let's see then. So you don't want to know when it's available. So it's okay. All right. You know what? It's gonna sell out. Tell you what, people can just deal with you guys anyway, and you're okay. Especially I revives and some of them money. It's like you don't know like the man just get up every day, and then the whole point is
Yeah, but JD, you know what? The funny thing about that is, it's just standards we have for ourselves, right? If let's say whoever is saying that it's okay, we don't need an announcement.
yeah man, yeah
If
man.
if like, all right, you JD, wait, no, you JD, you love God of War. Let's say God of War have a game coming out next year. God of War going to make you know from like this year when the day,
Of
and they're
course.
gonna say, oh, you can put your money on pre-order and all these
Of
other
course,
things.
you don't know that already, man.
And
When FIFA come out, you don't
and
know see
if
that.
if they and if they were to come out 1 year and don't give you that information, these people saying it's okay, the same one saying, how didn't you tell me about it? But because it's our people, you can just give them a blind and say, no, you
And
don't have to
and
tell us
that's
nothing. You just
exactly
buy
what
it
we're
when
talking
it comes out.
about. And that's what we're talking about. That's the difference between winning a cup, qualifying for something, or doing good in life. Standards. That is the difference. Standards. So if you keep on giving people a lie when in the real world it don't happen, then it's going to be hard for you your place to reach anywhere. So I'm telling you, if we don't fix these things, it's going to always be out there. So either come out and talk the truth from day one and stop looking sympathy support, because to me now it looks like it's a sympathy support because it was not true. It's not the 1st of January, nobody are gonna buy nothing. You understand me? Because I'm sure no next month we're not gonna have nothing either, because maybe this is the time when the deal starts and maybe they receive some money, or when the deal officially start, all right, and then know the concepts has to go in, and then people have to approve that concept, and then a lot of things have to play in the pipeline. But that is not anything close. That is things that would be a little bit distance away. So at least come out to the public, tell the public what's up, you know come out to the public and
Yeah,
keep
yep.
up to date. You guys are on everybody platform. So go on a platform and tell them, say, yeah, yeah, this is what we have. It came out today, so this is how the deal went. This is, let people be educated. Because I'm tired of for watch a video, I read something about the JFF and football, and when me leave, me not learn nothing more than when me not know nothing. When me leave, and then when we actually start, it's like it's a hype campaign. Everybody does hype. I just hype. Oh, we get a big deal from Adidas. It done. Zimenez signed for in a Belgium. It done. 60 videos, 60 newspaper. It just everything does not realistic. It does fake. It's sorry to say, but it just fake, man. It's like people are running on headline nowadays rather than the actual story. Like you cannot come out and say, all right, then me said, Ethan Pinnock a question I ask if Ethan Pinnock the best footballer. I come here with a bag of proof and I try have a conversation. That is how everything do. You sign a contract. People want to know when is the contract, when will his contract start, when will things get available, because the contract is a jersey contract for the players them to wear and people to buy. So people want to know
Mm-hmm.
where to buy it and when it's going to start. You tell me when the deal will start, January 1st. When are we going to get the things then? When is it going to be available? That's standard. That is not we just trying to nitpick. Nothing like that. That is just standard, man. Typical standard. And I think the newspaper of Jamaica need to do that, because some of these things that they come out with, the Zimenez thing should have written up properly, because if you want to give the guy a good respect, you should have gone out there and get it proper information from the club. Tell we where the youth will be playing. What you know, these are the things need to be sorted out, man. So them a lie. It sound like Jade. No, I don't know. I don't know, and that's the problem. From I'm here for 2 years, I've never gotten nothing clear. And that's how people outside perceive it as well when they are listening. Because when they are listening to a video, when they are reading a newspaper, it just sounds like nobody no know. Me no know if Jamaica have a different language or a different way of them talk or something, and me just mistake it for mistake. Me just not understand it for the last 10 years or something, because me can't understand nothing. Because when me listen, me I say, but me no learn, me no know where the man a go. Me no know which level the man a go play upon. Me no know if a trials this man a go upon. Me no know when the jersey a come. Me no know when Jamaica play. Jamaica, not JFF, no know when the player them a play. Them no know the time zone. Them no know the post. Them no know the position of the player them play now. Them no know nothing. It's hard for deal with, bro. It's hard for deal with, man. Cause me, I think about the first, you know, me say, I'm gonna put the $200 aside. Cause me they tell the people, say, me gonna buy 2 jersey or something and then give away and stuff. So me that already put that aside because me not have money to give away, so you understand me? So me that actually put them aside for say, alright, then we'll buy that and then we'll move on. But the unprofessionalism, man, we just need to do better, man. You get me? You just need to do better, man, and that's all we want, man. We want to improve, man. This is not 1950, man. Everywhere in the world do things different, man, and you have
Hey,
standards. So
JD.
mhm.
There's have you tried to search anything on Ziminese and Circle Bruges on the internet?
Yeah, but why me for search it, Jason? Jamaica, the hype factory, you know, for
No, no,
give
no.
me them.
I'm not saying you should. You know, I'm not saying you should. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
No, me no need for search. You know why? Because every time when me search for something now and get the proof and come back to them, the
Mhm.
people me want
Mhm.
believe. Because when me come here and I tell them say you're going to turn down the deal for this, then when the JFF them come and talk, them say something different and them say why not pay attention to that at least and try and move the conversation. So the man them sometimes the people them not no want to have the standard either. They don't want to have the standard. So that's the problem. You know? No man, Omar, me not call nobody here. Me text him before from a long time and that's it. It done this so. Me not texting them more, man. That's alright, man. No man, just put up the damn shirt. We don't want to know them. We don't want to call them. We don't want to text them. We just want to buy the damn shirt and just support the thing. That's all. Somebody said he's doing a medical today. But Richard Green, me not really care about that, you know. Me just want to know, say, me know exactly where I go on for the youth. So if me turn on my TV today and start watch the club there, me start watch the club there. You understand me? So if him a go on trials, if him a go in the C team, and it'll take him a while to go up there, so me know when to actually watch him. You understand me? Because I can save my TV license for that day there. You get me, Jason? Even though that's not necessary,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, I just want to have all information. And that is something that we're just not good at. We need to find a way out to give out all information. Information is to educate people. It's a thing in the world that it works. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Usually with a transfer, when a player is doing a medical, it's announced. Just saying. Okay, well then don't announce nothing. Then don't put up a bag of foolishness in the internet and say a bag of thing. Then shut them out. Then if you don't have the information, simple. And then stop selling unnecessary propaganda because we just want to hear to support the youth. So if he gets a jersey, we can buy a jersey and support him just the same. So at least the club can know that he has fans. Yeah, you get me? We don't want this bagger putting propaganda and putting information when and that way we want to support the player them. They are Jamaicans and we want to support them. So we want information. That's all we want. We just want the damn information. And it should be privy because of our country and we want our country to act just like the other countries them that we are in. That's all. And if you're upset about that, boy, you're a part of the problem. That's all I'm gonna say. So we have reached the 2 hour mark. We don't eat the 100 as yet. Whatever. Can't bother here, man. But I still got the 2 hour out of me. I was struggling to see if I can survive 2 hour. But the Arsenal war really got me up for the 2 hour, Because I was sick, man. I was sick, man. Yeah, but The Arsenal war still got me up, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, man. Arsenal make you feel better anytime.
Um, Ari Vibe said, JD, Ethan Pinnock, the only defender I've seen pocketed Haaland in EPL. Well, look, the official said it, you know, and I think he played the best game so far against against Erling Haaland. And he not just that. So because remember when he did it, you know, we said, okay, maybe it's a one game, and they were getting pressed, and they only could have just counter attack. So let me see them in countless more games. Then we saw Pinnock in countless games, and the guy keep on getting. The guy does do positioning himself, clearing, passing, moving up the pitch, progressing his team properly at the right time. So we have to just give him the respect. I think right now we have to say he's the best Jamaican player. I have to just say I think he's the best Jamaican player right now. Right now. Bobby Reid is right there, you know, but he's the best Jamaican player based on performances. You get me? He came back and he did well. Arsenal don't have me sweating, man. Just come on, man. Stop. I just said the Arsenal conversation. I was a little bit sick, man, you know? That's all. A man's come here and just want to have a good vibes. And Arsenal wanted them to lose, you know? Yes, so we can come here and chop it up a little bit more. But Arsenal, they did hold out and get a draw, you know? They should have lost the damn game, you know? But Jason, them, they're going to go for all the metrics on planet Earth to tell me that, yes, they should have scored here and score here, but the fact remain. Yeah, but whatever. Yeah, Nigel, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so and look at this now, the under 17. The under 17, this is the last topic we're going to touch before we leave. The under 17, get the 10 more likes so we reach the 100 at least before we stop. Yes. JD, you bad man Arsenal now. Jesus God. So if I come out honestly and said I wanted them to lose the damn game. I don't bad mind them. It's a team, and maybe I was betting money on Newcastle. You don't know if you see Jason, them don't know if I bet my money on Newcastle, you know, and I wanted back my money, you know.
No, but what they do know is that they're a Man City fan. So you know,
Yeah, but so what if I betted my own money and I wanted back my money? It's not. Arsenal held out and got a draw. Yeah,
yeah, that's the line. That's the line that you know you're going a bit far. Held out. I mean, you make it seem like we were under pressure the whole
no,
time or something.
Arsenal came forward. Arsenal came forward. Pressure started very good. I was worried, you know, for the first 20 minutes. I'm saying, Jesus God, it's a 4 or 5
Yeah,
nil.
man, it looked like
This
it
is a
was
4 or
gonna.
5 nil.
Yeah, it looked like it
Easy.
was gonna just steamroll them. Yeah, man.
Easy 4 or 5 nil. What when I saw Gamarish start coming forward, and then I saw the Willock guy. And then I saw the next one, the one from England. Saw that he was always in a space. He's not looking to go back to defend nothing. I said, okay, they have a plan, man. They have a plan for Arsenal. You know?
Yeah, Wilson.
Yeah,
Wilson. He
Wilson.
told him don't bother pass that.
Yes, once I
Just
saw
stay with
Wilson staying
Saliba.
and saying, yeah, he's not going to make the centre backs push, I say, all right, then, well, we have a game here. Look like they have a structured plan. And indeed, they should have been leading the first half, coming off, you know, and they started the second half better, started to pass the ball a little bit more. I'm saying, all right, then, cool. I have a little bit more hope, you know, I have a little bit more hope. Wilson's a good player, man. If Arsenal had Wilson, you know, he would have scored 2 or 3.
I
You
would
know.
take Wilson. I would take Wilson tomorrow.
If Arsenal had Wilson, he would have scored 2 or 3 in that game, you know, because he's a natural striker. So he would have been inside the box, in and around the box. He would have done way better than Nketiah. And he has strength. He's a true striker. Striker has strength to hold off people. Nketiah can't hold off nobody. His skill set alone, he has to use to hold off people. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what Arsenal lack in. No, I think if they get one of those players that can hold off players, we cannot care. Oh, football evolve. Traditional players don't really get out of that way because look how good Haaland is. Fast, strong, every single thing. He still has traditional traits, you know. He's one of the strongest players in the league, you know. He can play with his back against the wall, you know, and he can run past it just the same, you know. You get me? And he can do jump in aerially as well. Nketiah not really have none of those skill sets, you know. No, I know you're saying that's not our style, but I think he can fit in City and but hold on it. Arsenal that's not Arsenal style. That is City style Arsenal playing. That's what I want you Arsenal fans to know. It is City style on the teeth, and City players them on the teeth. Uh, It's, Haaland at City, and he's playing in the same style system. The man could have played in his
So City not play like Barcelona.
City play like City. Barcelona play completely different. Arsenal trying to play
You
like City.
so Barcelona when Pep was there didn't play like City now.
No, they played completely different. But obviously, it is possession based. But it was completely different though. I think no. It's slight similar. So I will give it that. But tell you what,
No,
uh,
I get what you're saying on the possession
Arsenal
base
style,
being similar, but yes, the
Arsenal
movement of the
style.
players
Yes,
has different
Arsenal
sometimes.
movement,
So you have
City movement is closer to Barcelona, is closer to each other than Barcelona to City. That's what I was trying to say. No, no bother with
okay.
it. No bother with it. I'm just saying that Arsenal style is closer to City than Barcelona to City. That's all I'm saying. Go back and watch the Barcelona system, especially when Xavi and we're again playing. It's not the same. Come on, Omzo. That's just pure bad mind. I don't want to give City no credit. True, and Haaland can't do the defensive work that Pep's system require, and the team is suffering defensively as a result. Yes, but you need an extra player, one. So you have a chance to win the damn league. You have a chance to win the damn league, and you're out here talking about football quality, and then every day you want to complain, oh, City play just pure football they want to play. But no, all of a sudden you guys, you are bad minding Nketiah. Oh God! All right, you know what? It's okay.
No, Nketiah, I think if Nketiah could put on some weight, like muscle, he could really be a problem because he has good goal scoring instincts. But I think a lot of time he gets most off the ball.
Yeah. But tell you what, I vibes. It's okay. It's
Because
okay.
even look at the goal he scored in the last game when
Mm-hmm.
he spun off the defender. Like those things, he can do those things. But
That's what I'm saying. He used his skill
because
set,
he's
but he
not
doesn't have any
strong,
strength. He doesn't have
he
any
might get
strength.
bounced off the ball when he made the move.
Look, Jesus. Look how skinny Jesus. Jesus is very strong,
But the man strong. Yeah,
See,
man,
you
him
have
strong,
to
man.
have strength. The player does not have any strength. I revives, and if you'd have watched your actual team and your player, you would have known that. How would I know it if I never watched the player? The player is not strong, so defenders can just move through him. If he gets a foot past them and can use trickery, he will use it. So that's why I said he has skill sets, but he's not necessarily strongest player. You need that.
One, one, one thing I will say about Nketiah as an Arsenal fan who watch him from him first play,
Mm-hmm.
the way how he looked today compared to when I first see him play is a huge improvement. So with that being said, I would love to figure out what his actual ceiling is because if he continue to improve the way he improved from when I first see him to
Mm-hmm.
now,
Mm-hmm.
then he can really become a good player.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we have the time to wait in the position we're
No,
in.
no,
We
no.
need
You
we need
need
the
players
final
now.
product, finished
Yes.
product right now in our team.
That simple. Fanden said it's not City's style, it's Guardiola's style. You see, you Fanden, you're fighting against City. Yes. You don't fight against no other team in Premier League but City. You always talk about, oh, I don't hate any team. I think you actually hate City. The only team in England you don't like is City. Yes. I'm gonna call you out, Fanden. I passed by, I supported all of the streams that they're doing. Keep a good job up. Guys, go and support Fanden. Try to get into the 1,000. He's over there working very, very hard and a lot of streams. And no cities streams, but every other stream. Because of his hatred for City. All right, yeah, yes, man. But Arsenal, um, Arsenal, let me see. I'm not gonna out here fight against Arsenal. Next 6 matches will determine how Arsenal's team look. If they lose one or two out of that and draw one, then we have to start ask question. JD out here arguing against Arsenal fans because just
JD,
you know what? Yeah, yeah,
the
boss. Yeah.
Arsenal's games coming up are crucial, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to ask you, how you feel about City's games coming up?
No, I think City games them. But the problem, you know,
Because we're playing a lot of the same teams, you know?
yes, I know, but to be honest, I think I still believe that City is better than Arsenal because they have almost
Yeah,
everything. It's just their attitude. Because the problem is, in life when you get certain things, it's different than when you're hungry. I don't think City is hungry anymore.
uh,
Their belly is full. You understand me?
yep,
So,
yep,
but Arsenal's belly is Arsenal at this point. No, it's just an analogy I'm using. So Arsenal is hungry. So it's different. But City, if you match talent for talent, I don't think it even on the same stratosphere with the quality that City has. So I'm not really
yeah,
worried. I'm not really worried based off that.
and based on
But based off their
if
belly,
this league was only if this league was basically only about quality, then I don't think City would have lost the league in the last 5, 6 years.
yeah, but they only lost the league once.
Because I think, yeah, I know, and I'm saying Liverpool winning that year. I don't think they're. I mean, yes, the table will say they were better, but I still think City played better than them that year.
Yeah. I get it. So that's the reason why I said I'm not really worried because City have Chelsea next, and then have Chelsea again, 3 days later.
In the cup,
All right, I'm gonna do both of those games, and
and then Manchester derby.
yes, and then after Manchester, no, we have Southampton. We have Southampton, the
Right,
11th.
right, and then the
And then
Manchester
the
derby.
Manchester derby. Then after that, we have Tottenham, Wolverhampton, Tottenham again. Oh damn, we have a double header in a lot of games.
Hey,
Tottenham.
Tottenham suffice so
Two
quick.
two times we're
Wow.
playing Tottenham. 2 times.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys
Wolves,
have so, and then
Wolves,
Arsenal after
Aston
that,
Villa.
couple days after, yeah,
No,
man.
no,
So
way before
look, man, a
Arsenal.
lot of things, a lot of
Aston
football
Villa,
left,
Aston
guys.
Villa, Tottenham 2 times, Wolves, Manchester United, and then we have Southampton, with Chelsea. I think I like that is shadow. I like that shadow. I don't know. I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. That's not the same squad as the same schedule as you. Not at all. That yours different, man. Yours definitely different. Let me try to get the comment section. Do the London Derby too. Jade. Oh, the London Derby. All right. Yeah, Fanden over there doing 1,000 videos. Fanden have time. I don't have any stress. You know what? I'm gonna have to do the London Derby. But I'm gonna still talk about City as well. So you can't take me away from talking about what I want to talk about. So City belly always full when it comes to Champions League. Oh my God, what I'd have to, I've used that analogy just to explain something. Tell you what, Arsenal will win the damn league, and I just leave you alone. Just done, Umzo.
Oh,
You
JD.
can't. What you said, Jason? I'm tired of Umzo, man.
Yo, Omza the only one we can get to say things like that.
Yeah, I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it, man. Umzo, alright, man. Anybody
We
else
say
have any?
Omza, in bad, Omza, in bad mind, not true.
Alright, we're gonna do the Arsenal games. You know what? I'm gonna do the Arsenal games and invite the Arsenal fans them. Since all the fans are Arsenal fans, we will do it. At least 5 Arsenal players get into City starting team and form. No, not at all. I don't even
Five?
think
Wow, that's a lot.
one. I don't even think one. Maybe only Saka alone.
One?
Maybe only Saka alone get into the. So Jason, who else for Arsenal start 11 years? No, hold on. Let
I don't want
let me put up
don't want
Arsenal.
the left back or your right back.
Let me put up
I don't
Arsenal.
want none of your centre back them right now.
Let me put up Arsenal starting lineup, and you tell me who I get into City's team, brother. Me don't know where this overhyping come from, brother.
So maybe the whole back four.
You must be mad, man. Which whole back for?
Cancelo, when last Cancelo play? When last Cancelo play a game?
When Cancelo play a game, it doesn't matter. The man
Yeah,
just come back from World
yeah, Rico Lewis a play.
But the man just come back from World Cup and you know Pep Guardiola style already. He's telling
Then
people.
look how much ball I just come back from World Cup and a play.
No, but and none of the fullback them not play. You don't realize that even my boy not play as well. Kyle Walker not play as well too. You realize Kyle Walker did it, and then they bring him on and
Kyle Walker shouldn't even play at the World Cup. Him not fit.
But I'm trying. You, brother. All I'm saying, look, this is Martinelli not start for Martinelli not starting for City. Nketiah not starting for City.
Why Martinelli can't start for City?
They over who?
So he can't start over Grealish or Foden. Why not?
No, Martinelli is not the type of players. I wonder if you realize what City doing. And maybe that's a little difference, because them and Arlo try to attack you.
No, all we do is flip the sides. So you tuck your right back in. You tuck your right back in, and typically your right-sided players stay kind of wide.
No, but Gabriel and Saka.
And then we tuck the left side in.
No, but I'm talking about. Look,
sorry. Flip over the set.
Jason,
you bring your right back in, and you bring your right-sided player kind of more central, and you keep a left-sided person wide.
Jason, Bernardo
we
Silva,
just flip the field. Saka stay wide and Martinelli cut in.
If you listen,
the
Jason,
same things,
No, it's not the same thing. You know why? Bernardo Silva and Jack Grealish, you don't have no player upon your team plays that way. He use one progressor and one.
So Odegaard don't play like Bernardo Silva.
No, not we are talking about.
Brother, come on, man.
Odegaard
I'm not saying he's
retention.
better than him.
Odegaard have ball retention. No. I'm asking a question. Odegaard, his ball retention is his first attribute, because that is both of those guys attributes, and it's a purpose. He did it on purpose.
No, in our team we ask him to play more penetrative passes, but he's not bad at ball retention.
No, but he's not good
as those guys. If you put him in the midfield and say retain the ball, he's not gonna lose the ball.
But he's not good as those guys. That is their actual main skill set, Jason. Come on, you can't even give the people them credit for them job when you hear Jack Reid.
I'm not giving them credit, but I'm not going to say to you that Odegaard can't retain the ball.
Well, me never seen him play football like that and retain the ball like them. Them are some of the best retainer of the ball, and Arsenal don't use that style up front. So that's why I said that's a different part of their system, because I don't see Arsenal try to retain the ball on one side like the two of them attack. Today Martinelli attack and Saka attack every single time. But Grealish, you expect him to slow the play down at once, and then over the next side, you expect the more speedier or the more trickery. Now that you get from City, you don't get the same thing from.
No, but I think the difference this year, why we're scoring more goals and playing better, is Martinelli has started to vary his game and don't just take on the man every single time. Him actually slow the game down sometimes now, which makes us be able to beat. And furthermore, it makes Xhaka a part of it. Because before, when Martinelli get the ball and bomb down the wing every time, everybody space down the flank. Now, him choosing when to do it, and we can overload them on the side.
Yes, but remember, we're not going to straight for a conversation here. None of them, man, not getting a City team, brother. I'm very sorry, Jason, but none of them.
No, but JD, now you're making it about, okay, so in City team, and it have to be Pep system.
Yes, so the Pep exact system. So what are we arguing about? You say City team, So then what?
No, because if you just go and player for player based on performance, Arsenal players would have to make the 11 for both teams right now. But you're basing it on they wouldn't fit on the Pep. That's a different argument.
Arsenal players will make the Arsenal players will make the lineup. Arsenal players.
Yes, if you're picking a combined 11 based on this year's Premier League, You're telling me that no Arsenal player make it?
Shaka would make it. Odegaard will be up there. And maybe one of the centre backs, maybe the one where me rate, you know rate, but maybe one of the centre backs, and you can choose. Yes.
No. You see how you're
Yeah.
wicked?
Yeah. So
Because me have big up Saliba. You tell me something. You know, rate Gabriel. Me never say me no rate Gabriel. Never no time.
oh,
It's like me can't like
well,
one more
I'm
and
just
don't
saying
like
one
the
of the
other one
centre
too.
back
Why
them
me
would have
can't
make
like the
one
two
of
of
the
them?
centre back them would have make it because I would have still keep Akanji in my system, but I would have gone for Gabriel. I wouldn't go for Saliba. I would have taken Gabriel
Okay,
with
fair,
Akanji and Gabriel stay over the left
fair.
hand
And
side.
based on this season form, I would have taken both of them
Okay, well,
over all the City centre back.
Akanji come in and Akanji doing exactly what City need. All right, I don't think none of him pass the ball as good as him.
Let
No,
him go.
no, I thought coming, pushing forward and caressing the ball and actually putting in tackle. I like Akanji, you know. I like Akanji. I think he might just be better than, he's performing better than most. So when you talk about letting go watch the games, then, brother. Stop your foolishness.
Akanji has been the best centre back you have this season. I agree with that.
So yeah, come talk about letting goals, letting go. How much more goals they let in?
But he's been on the field for the goals. So he might let in
Oh
some
my
goal
God.
too.
So Saliba never let in any goals. Saliba is Almighty Jesus Christ, but never packed any
Absolutely,
game for France.
absolutely. But why you going back to Saliba?
So he never.
A Saliba one play defense for my side?
Anyways, I said three of your players them could have been in contention. Me not pick nobody in the midfield over Rodri and KDB. Simple. KDB and Rodri better than
Here.
everybody in the midfield. And even with performances this year, you can't tell me about Party and Granit Xhaka and Odegaard performing better than KDB and Rodri. They are performing some of the best. Not because they don't win every game. That means they're not
I would
performing.
say
We,
I
we've
would
watched them, you
say
know. We
I would say that Odegaard would make the 11 for this season so far.
All right, so Odegaard will come in, but you would have Rodri and KDB in the same system. So Odegaard will make it with them because they are two of the best players. Them. Let's do an
And
unbiased
and
combined
and,
11.
and to be totally honest, we'd have to take some kind of chat vote for the Rodri and Partey.
You must be
Because I
mad.
not just concede that Rodri better than the man this season. I not concede that. No.
Party better go a dance. Party better go a dance. There is no way Party even close to Rodri, brother.
Me don't know how you are the biggest African and you love fight Partey so.
Party, Party let me
Me don't
down,
know
brother,
what
man.
Partey do you. Me don't know what Partey do
Party
you,
let me
brother.
down, brother. Party never come and no party, brother. That man never turn up none at all in a World Cup, brother. Yeah.
You like why JD? The man make two.
he
Yo,
make he make
you know
two.
when you have
He make
some
two.
against a player, you just make sure find the fault them, you know, see
He,
nothing else the man do.
he make two. He
The
make
man
two.
make one pass, we give you a goal. And that you want to call the whole World Cup.
All right, you know what? Wait till
What about
wait till
that?
Africa.
About the other 15 times the
Wait till
man cut out
Africans.
ball in the midfield.
Wait till Africans turn up. Wait till Africans turn up, guys. Wait till Africans turn up. Africans will be
No
round
man,
two.
Africans only hate one player, Jordan Ayew. The
But
man can't stand him.
Umzo. Without a question, Rodri is Party being better than Rodri. You must be mad, man. Not
No, it's a
no
debate.
metric,
It's a
no
debate, you know.
metric,
Me not gonna go crazy and
no
say
metric,
definitely.
no
But me just
metric,
say you can't definitely say it's the other way.
no. But everybody, I gotta say it is Rodri over Party, and then you have the debate that way. Not gonna be Party over Rodri, and then you have a debate for putting Rodri over Party. No, that don't work, bro. It does stop your foolishness. You see, you Umzo,
So
me stop
okay,
fighting
so
Umzo, yeah,
we
man.
can only have the debate once. We can only have the debate once we hear say Rodri over Party. Then we can debate.
Yes, they can debate, say, oh yeah, maybe Party can overtake him, but it's not the other way. Even you know it's not the other way. It is not. Party soon broke like glass. boy, boy, he's going party. He soon break like a glass, and that's it. All right. So yeah, if you have a system and you want to pick, Party is the best CDM this season. Jesus God. Just stop lying, Hamza.
You see where you go
You
start
know,
now? Oh, Hamza,
guys, we have reached
straight up
our
studies.
2 hour and 30 minutes. We are gonna leave you. We are gonna leave you and let Umza just stay in a France, and we return back next time. But we got the answer. You get me? We got the answer, and we are gonna move on. Thanks yet again, every one of you guys that came here and stayed with us, and we chopped up a lot of points. Don't think we're not see me back for the next 2, but I said I'm gonna do City game tomorrow. No, tomorrow.
Yes, man, you will turn up. As long as City win, you see him after the game and come
No,
tell you about it.
I'm not coming back, guys. I'm not coming back because tomorrow, normally, we would go over to the grandmas and do the New Year's gifts, but because they were sick, so we have to do it tomorrow with the family. So I can't give up my family time. You know the thing go. Yeah, I can't do that, you know. So this video will be on repeat. Some people will call and cuss and all sort of thing. Yeah, but I think we have touched all the points. You know, Ethan Pinnock might just be Jamaica's best player, you know? Party every time. All right, so guys, thanks very much yet again. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, Demo. Thanks, the man who donated.
Big up.
Massive respect. Subscribe to the channel. We are going to be moving over to the Imaxit soon. I'm gonna work on a few things, and I have some videos to do with Africans as well. So we have a lot of things coming, man. Yeah. And JD, your head get big. Oh, all right. You know, peace out, guys. Jesus.